smell what the Rock is cooking? The Rock says, the Rock says, the Rock says, the Rock says. The Rock says, know your damn role. Know your role. The Rock says, 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 know your damn role.
Someone cut my damn music. Hello and welcome to Sports Fan Entertainment. I am your host, MJ, and today the NFL returns in some form or fashion as we have the Hall of Fame game that is going to take place momentarily, featuring the Dallas Cowboys second string versus the Arizona Cardinals second string. And yet, here I am, and yet excited I am, because here we have the first semblance, the first touch, the first sniff, the first smell, the first something of the 2017 NFL season. And I'm not going to lie, a couple weeks ago, I was thinking, you know what? The NFL is coming back, and, I'm going to watch, obviously, but I'm not really looking forward to it. I'm not really that excited, right? But as time has moved on, as I've been making the daily videos that I hope you've been watching at sportsfanentertainment.com, the official website of Sports Fan Entertainment, as that has been launched and it's doing well. As all of this has concurrently coincided, my intrigue for this NFL season has grown to the point to where I am going live for the Hall of Fame game, because there is one day in this week of which I am off, and it is this day. And we are going to sit back and we are going to enjoy the semblance of football we're going to get. And it's only going to be a semblance. It's only going to be a taste. It's not going to be great. Okay, so what we're going to do today is we're going to have fun. We're not going to watch this game and be like Chris Collinsworth and Al Michaels saying, "Whoa, can you believe this play by Bryce Butler? This guy's a good player." No. We're going to have fun today. We're just going to watch the game in a comedic and fun fashion. You're not going to get great analysts from me. I mean, I'm going to give some good analysis. It'll be good, but we're going to have fun, okay? This is just a fun thing. Let's sit back, pop open a bottle. I'm under 21, so as far as you're concerned, I don't drink, so I will not be drinking anything today. But if I were you and you just got off work and you don't care about your state of sobriety tomorrow, drink a little, okay? Because this is a Hall of Fame game. We're about to watch Drew Stanton, and who the hell is the backup quarterback in Dallas? I don't even know who the hell it is, and I just made a Cowboy video yesterday, because gone is Mark Sanchez, gone is Tony Romo, gone is Stephen Morris. Who the hell is the backup quarterback in Dallas? Let me look up the roster right now. Okay, I was looking at the roster yesterday when I made my video, but I didn't care about the backup quarterback, so I didn't even discuss it. Who the hell is the backup quarterback in Dallas? It ain't Matt Castle. Who the hell is the backup quarterback down there? Luke McCown and Kellen Moore and Zach Dysert. Oh my God! They better hope that Dak Prescott does not get injured this season. Now, Kellen Moore, I don't know, maybe he can play. We've seen in preseason games that this guy does okay. I didn't love him coming out of, where did he come out of? It it was Boise State or Kansas State, some sort of state in which he won like a bunch of games. But we all looked at him and said, man, this guy can't play the NFL level. So he's been, a backup quarterback to Matthew Stafford, and he's never played. So, I mean, how the hell do we know how good this guy is? But okay, let's find out today, right? Today we're going to find out something about Kellen Moore. Has he even played a snap? Oh, he played 2 games in 2015. Wait, he's been with the Cowboys since 2015? I don't remember this. I don't remember Kellen Moore playing. Wow, that shows how good of an analyst I am. I don't remember this. 2015, he started 2 games. Oh, yeah, that's the year the Cowboys stunk, and they were playing a bunch of – and then I stopped paying attention, right? I mean, who the hell was paying attention to the Cowboys other than Cowboy fans when they were like 4-9 and they ended up being 4-12 that season? Okay, 4 touchdowns, 6 interceptions in 2 games? What kind of quarterback is that? What kind of quarterbacks get 4 touchdowns and 6 interceptions in 2 games? I mean, what kind of quarterback does that? Okay, so we're watching Kellen Moore today. I'm intrigued by the backup running back situation in Dallas. They signed Ronnie Hillman, and of course, Cowboy fans think that means something. We'll find out today if he has any juice left. I think he's done. I was disappointed in the last year of Alfred Morris. Gone is the 1,600-yard Alfred Morris of the past. I think he got 1,400, but it was something crazy, right? That year with RG3 and he and RG3 were running all over the place. He got like 13, 14, 1,500. And God is that Alfred Morris. I mean, when Ezekiel Elliott left the field last year, no one was scared because Alfred Morris was coming onto the field. I thought it was a disappointment. And I saw now why the Redskins got rid of him, because at the time I didn't know why. I thought he was still decent, but last year he just didn't make an impact. It didn't make any impact off the field when Ezekiel Elliott was off the field. And it didn't make any sense for me because when Elliott is off the field, I mean, this should be your time to step up, show up, do something. Yeah, Alfred Morris had 1,600 yards in his rookie year. Oh, my God. Okay, that's incredible. I mean, I remember he was incredible. And I don't think this will happen to Ezekiel Elliott. But by the way, hey, it could happen to Ezekiel Elliott, right? I mean, these running backs, man, especially since they're already saying they're giving Ezekiel Elliott, they're going to give him the same amount of carries they gave him last year, maybe more. Wow, okay. We'll see how long this guy can last. I mean, I think he's great. But these running backs are so fickle. Like, think about it. Chris Johnson, I'm going to be eating today because who cares? Chris Johnson, CJ 2K. You know how many years he was actually good? 3. Okay? He was only good his rookie year in 2008. He was only good his second year, the 2,000-yard year, and then the year after that, he got 1,300 yards. 2011, he barely cracked 1,000. 2012, I don't think he even got to 1,000. Same goes for 2013. Well, I think he did. He may have, but it was very unimpressive. Like, from 2011, 2012, 2013, Chris Johnson, I mean, no one really cared, right? Chris Johnson was only good for 3 years, and there were 3 great years. I mean, no one looked at Chris Johnson and said, oh, no, this guy is, overrated or he's bad. He was great, but it only lasted for 3 years. So be careful with these running backs going all in on these running backs. But, I mean, obviously, you have to love Elliott, right? I didn't love Elliott before the draft. This is something I'm on the record. I thought he was going to be like Lamar Miller. He's been a lot better. I did love Dak Prescott before the draft. So you get some right and you get some wrong. By the way, I just looked up Chris Johnson's stats. Yeah, so he got 1,000 yards actually in 2011, 12, and 13, but he really wasn't that good anymore. 2012, though, he's actually quite good. But when I look back to that season, I don't remember him being that impactful. He may have gotten 1,200 yards, but maybe it was like a LaShawn McCoy 1,200 yards, where, I mean, he's good, but he's not really winning you many games, right? He's not really making a big impact in terms of wins, but whatever. So we have Al Michaels and Chris Collinsworth on commentary. And they're going to be old and white as usual, so that's going to be fun. I'm muting them. They're fine, but Chris Collinsworth, sometimes he can be a little annoying for me. And Al Michaels, do you believe in miracles? Yes! I'm not really looking forward to all of that. All right, so I'm looking into the chat to see who's in the chat today. Oh, it's happy birthday, Tom Brady. It's his 40th birthday. I mean, what kind of deal did this man make with the devil? This is something I don't know. You're telling me this man is 40 years old and he could win MVP this year. He could win Super Bowl MVP again. And let me tell y'all, if you've been following me for a while, you know I hate making bland, boring predictions. I hate it. And even at times, like, I will just pick some team just because I don't want to make the boring, bland prediction, especially when it comes to preseason predictions. Like, when was the last time I actually picked, like, a Super Bowl favorite? Like, I picked the Cardinals last year. The year before that, who the hell did I pick? Maybe the Packers. Like, that, maybe that was, like, a favorite. But I normally don't. Just because I think it's boring. But, I mean, this year, how can you not pick the Patriots, man? I mean, how can you not? And how can you not pick Tom Brady to win MVP? I mean, it's just too obvious. It sucks. I really don't want to do it. And if you asked me, will you take the Patriots or the field? Will you take Tom Brady or the field? I will take the field. But the Patriots have such a higher percentage than everyone else, and Tom Brady has such a higher percentage than everyone else, to the point where I suck to pick them. So essentially, in my head, we have the Patriots, the chances of the Patriots winning the Super Bowl this year, I'll say it's 40%. I don't think it's over 50%. I think the NFL is way too uncertain. I may even go a little lower than 40%. I may say 30 to 40%. But the next highest team is who? The Steelers maybe at 10%, maybe 15%. Okay, Cowboys, same. The Falcons, same. Seahawks, same. And then from there, we have like a bunch of 5%ers. You have to pick the 30 to 40%. You know, I mean, that's the problem that I have. If you ask me Patriots or the field, I'll take the field. Because even though we're looking before the season right now, we're not really seeing too many dominant teams. Someone is going to separate themselves. Not only just someone, a couple teams. Every year. Okay? You know, the thing about my predictions, they're going to be wrong. Like, a lot of you comment on my predictions like, oh, yeah, you're going to be wrong. Duh. I mean, have you ever made predictions on your own? I just dare you, please sit down right now and either go to the NFL playoffpredictor.com, or you can just set up, you know, whatever sheet with every team on it, distribute 256 wins and 256 losses. Okay. What you're going to say, what you're going to predict, most likely, unless if you like these teams, you're going to say that the Rams, 49ers, Jets, Bears, and Browns all are going to have 5 wins or less. I guarantee, and so will I guarantee you, of those 5 teams I just mentioned, 2 of them are going to have more than 5 wins. I guarantee you. You just can't predict it, though. That you just can't sit down with a sheet and mathematically justify saying Browns 5 wins. You just can't. You can't look at the schedule and pick out 5 wins. Now, it's going to happen. Because in their place of those top 5 worst teams I just mentioned, the Browns, the Jets, the 49ers, the Rams, and whoever else, of those 5 teams, you know, 2 of them are going to jump up, and 2 teams that we're not expecting are going to get injured. And yes, Big Meech, I read the chat. 2 of those teams, 2 other teams that we're not expecting are going to get injured, and they're going to insert themselves within top 5. Last year, LA Chargers, perfect example of this. Now, they weren't top 5 worst, but they were number 7. Who else was really bad last year that probably shouldn't have been? The Bears. I don't think the Bears should have been that bad last year. That's just me. Maybe you'll disagree. The Jags, definitely. They shouldn't have been 3-13 last year. It wasn't an injury thing with them. They were just, they underwhelmed. There's going to be teams like that. I know my predictions are going to be wrong. I just like to make them. I want to gain subscribers. They're fun, whatever, okay? Don't take these videos too seriously, people, because if you ever make predictions of yourself, you know there's no way you'll ever be accurate. The only way you could ever attempt to be accurate is if you just attempt to be a little ridiculous with your predictions, but that increases your uncertainty and that makes you more likely to be wrong. So I could make a bold prediction, and part of me wants to, and say the Broncos are going to go 5-11. That I don't love their depth, that they're going to get injuries, and they're going to be worse than everyone expecting. And that is a very distinct possible scenario. You can't predict that because the fans will go crazy, and mathematically, they're more likely to win 8 than 5, but they could easily win 5. That's why I talk about these teams in terms of best and worst case scenario, because I think any team, and by the way, the game's about to start. Well, let's focus on the game, and then I'll go back to my rant here. But I think any team really has a range that it doesn't even have to do with injuries, just has to do with finishing games late, mentality, hot streaks, cold streaks, things that aren't really tangible. But anyway, here comes the game. All right, so we're going to have a kickoff here. By the way, I can't show you anything about the game because I refuse to get copyright. I refuse. And look at this clown that attempted to catch the ball, number 22 for the Cardinals. Who is that? Okay, so Chad Williams is getting the start at wide receiver, third-round rookie out of Grambling State. I want to see what this guy can do out there. They're also playing J.J. Nelson, which I think is a bit surprising, but that's fine. And is Drew Stanton in the game? They didn't show the quarterback. There's number 7. I don't think that's Stanton. Who the hell's that? Did they sell Logan Thomas? No, he looked like he was white. Who is that? Blaine Gabbert. Okay, yeah, that's right. They do have Blaine Gabbert. That was a horrible throw by Blaine Gabbert. Blaine Gabbert still stinks, y'all. I mean, the guy caught it, but that was a horrible throw by Blaine Gabbert. Behind the receiver on a crossing route? That's ridiculous. Kerwin Williams tackled down. I really should have a roster sheet in front of me if I'm going to do commentary, because I don't know these. I know a lot of players, okay? Again, I can name you 35 players from any roster, but when we start getting into second and third strings, these undrafted free agents, John Lotulele. I didn't know there was another Lotulele. That's news to me. All right, this is Kerwin Williams. Make a move, dog. He's just running up the field. But I like that Byron Jones went down from that free safety position to make that tackle within 4 yards. That's a good tackle for a free safety. And my mic is working, right? Yeah, it's working. I'm pretty sure y'all will be yelling at me by now. 3rd and 5. A lot of protection. He zipped it well. Nice throw by Blaine Gabbert. Nice throw by Blaine Gabbert. This is football, people. This is football. And Anthony Brown. See, this is why I'm telling y'all, hey, Cowboy fans, look, he had a decent year. Is he ready to really be, big-time guy? Because not only did you not cover him well, he didn't cover him that poorly, but you couldn't even make the tackle. I mean, that's bad, okay? I hate that from DBs. You may not be able to cover him. Fine. You better make that damn tackle, because you know how many yards he gained post-catch? At least like 25 yards. I mean, that's absurd by Anthony Brown. Gotta make that tackle. Wait, who should I ban? Who am I banning? The Stream Live Sports, am I banning? Who am I banning? Wait, people are saying ban somebody. Who am I banning? I didn't see anything here that was bad. So calm. Oh, God. Okay, yeah, I see what he said. What an idiot. Okay, I banned this guy. Oh, Jesus. Okay, what happened to my stream? See, this is why my mom needs to pay the damn bill. Even though this game is on, what's it called? It's like not on national television. I can't get the game because my DirecTV is like, fuck you. I'm like, Mom, you need to pay the bill. She's like, yeah, I'll pay the bill. So now I have to stream. That's an L by me. Nice. I looked up Hall of Fame game live. And what did I see? I saw my own damn stream. Touchdown, Kerwin Williams. Decent run there. I mean, he's okay from what I'm seeing. You know, he bounced it outside, did a good job there. Yeah, that's a decent job. Yeah, I mean, it's a pretty textbook stretch play. Well, not a stretch. I think it was just like an outside handoff, like an off tackle. Actually, I don't want to watch this stream. I'm currently on a stream with the guy that's reacting, which is cool. You could argue I should be doing what he's doing, but I'm not gonna take the risk he's taking. But he's annoying me. I don't want to see a guy at the bottom left corner and a subscriber count in the top left. I don't want to see that. If anyone has a stream, feel free to send it in the chat. And my bootleg websites are letting me down. Okay, there's my bootleg website. Finally, it has the stream up. Jesus. Yeah, they're on commercial now. Kerwin Williams had a nice touchdown. It was decent. It was good. I'm eating yogurt, and I'm about to go get another because this shit did not fill me up. If you're ever looking to maintain your weight, lose weight, Oikos Greek yogurt. I get peach flavored. This shit's good, okay? It's non-fat, but it has good macros, 15 carb, 12 protein. In grams, I'm talking. And this shit's good, man. Like, I eat this shit. It's a good snack to eat. Healthy snack. If you're like me, you're trying to, you know, maintain your muscle mass, build muscle mass. This is a great snack to have. It's a little high in the sugar, but as long as you're not downing, you know, honey buns, you know, outside of this, then you're fine. I mean, come on. If this is too much sugar in here for you, then you're eating too much sugar outside. Okay, I found another stream. We'll see how long this one lasts. This is why I hate streaming. But my mom, what the hell can you do? I'm not paying the damn cable bill. I got problems of my own. Yeah, I wish there was a new sponsor. Yeah, I need to get some sponsors. How do you seek sponsorship? I'm surprised that I haven't been. No, actually, I have been approached, but none of them seem, you know, trustworthy. I don't trust these people. You know, if I'm a local Nashville shop like Dick's Sporting Goods, you know, I'm looking at MJ's videos and I'm saying, look, I want to sponsor this guy because I think we can make some money off this guy. Local kid, you know, bringing stupid Titans fans to our facility. It makes sense to me. You need to talk to these people. I'm yelling because I yell. That's what I do. I mean, come on. Hello. Welcome. Sports Fan Entertainment, MJ, how you doing? I'm yelling. Man. And I didn't talk about these white people getting inducted in the Hall of Fame. You know, it's okay. I really don't care. There's no Titans getting inducted. Jerry Jones is cool. I just really don't care this year. Oh, man. All right, so who's returning here? Number 41 picked up the ball. At least he brought it down to the 25, but, I mean, you could have just had that letting you go. But whatever, I get it. He was kind of screwed there. Had to get the ball like the 12. Who is this Andy Jones, wide receiver from Jacksonville? Who the hell is that? I know this Rico Gathers used to play basketball for Baylor. Now they converting him to tight end in Dallas for the Dallas Cowboys. All right, so they're giving, look at this. This is why I told Cowboy fans, they couldn't believe when I told them this. I said, Jonathan Cooper and La'el Collins, they're the question marks for this unit. And they're like, no, La'el Collins is fine. Well, why are they playing him today? Because they need to see him more at right tackle, and I think he's going to find success. Hell, I think he's going to be better at right tackle than he was left guard, but they're playing him today for a reason. They need to see more. Look at Dak Prescott. And next to him is Dez Bryant with this horrible hat. I don't know why Dez Bryant loves this horrible hat that he loves. I hate how Darren McFadden runs. Like, he runs so upright. Like, he just runs like he's just standing up. Like, he's just running, he's just standing up. Like, he can't, you know, have any sort of, you know, bend in his knees, or not even at his knees, just at his, like, at his hips a little bit, man. Give himself some more leverage. And look at Robert Clowndici, right on cue. Oh, my God. Did he get that tackle? I was paying attention. Did he actually get that tackle? Is that actually a tackle that he got? Because he did not even get one solo tackle last season. Okay, so this is news. If Robert Clowndici got a tackle, that's news. I mean, that right there is some news. Let me see what y'all are saying in the chat. Oh, man. Who is this number 35? He looks ugly. What an idiot, huh? Okay, no one cares about this guy, right? Can y'all cut him? Cut him right now on the sideline. Tell him he's cut. Tell him he's cut. What a clown. First of all, he's midnight dark. Okay, so that's one strike against him. And then number two, you get this kick-catch interference like he never played special teams before in his life. And if he's going to have to make this team, it's going to be because he's playing special teams. Okay? Get this guy off, man. What the hell is this guy's problem? Cut this number 35. I don't know the name. I don't know who is. I don't know who he is. All I know is that he should be cut. Right now, cut him. Okay, cut it. Cut it. Cut it. That player is too dumb. You need to cut him. Okay, I think I finally found a good stream. It has like over 180 viewers. But we'll see how long it lasts. I mean, it probably won't even last. I hate stream hopping, but I've been doing it for years. I'm used to this junk. There's the stream if y'all want to watch. Okay, so while this commercial break's going on, I'm going to go get me another yogurt. That player is way too dumb. You need to cut him. That player is way too dumb. You need to cut him. Cut him. Cut him. Cut him. Cut him. Cut him. Oh, great. Michelle Tafoya, she's back. She's interviewing Kurt Warner on the sidelines. But was he inducted? He was already inducted, right? Oh, no, he was inducted. Oh, okay. I guess that's good. I don't even pay. I mean, I don't know. I don't care about the Hall of Fame. It's cool, but I don't know. I really don't care. Like, people are like, I mean, yeah, like, here's the problem with the Hall of Fame. Like, no one knows. Nice play by Byron Jones tackling Andre Ellington in the backfield. I saw 38. Nice play by Byron Jones making plays, and I'm telling y'all, this guy can make the Pro Bowl this year. I think he's really going to step up. It's just the preseason, but you're seeing it now. Nice play by Byron Jones. All right, Blaine Gabbert. Can he complete a 3rd and 12? My prediction, no. Oh, nice. He actually completed it. Now, again, it was behind his receiver. I mean, my God. Can you just throw an accurate ball? I mean, and this should be fine for Gabbert. It's within 12 yards. I don't know why the hell that's so difficult now for Blaine Gabbert. Like, that used to be his thing. Oh, God, don't show this Rams Super Bowl clip. Dick Vermeil, okay, and this horrible team that was the 1999 St. Louis Rams. And if you don't know why I hate that team, think on it for a second. You'll figure it out. Nelson. Okay, Anthony Brown there. Okay, now he's tackling. You know what? If you allow the catch, sometimes that's fine, but damn it, you better tackle him. Damn it, you better tackle him, man, because we can't have these wide receivers running after the catch. That's ridiculous. That's so ridiculous. Gabbert. Nice. Blaine Gabbert adding some zip to a couple passes up the middle, huh? Look at Mr. Gabbert with some increased arm strength. Throwing with some velocity, some speed. Cardinals running up and down the Cowboys right now. And this is not a great sign. I know it's just preseason, but there's a couple Cowboys starters out here. Wow. Andre Ellington getting all that he wants. Weak Cowboys front. And I'm telling you, because I just saw Byron Jones, Jeff Heath, Kyle Wilbur. Who else do I see? Who's 99? I feel like I should know 99. I mean, it doesn't really matter, but it doesn't really matter. It really doesn't matter. But it just, I mean, look at Gabbert, though. 6 of 6, 107 yards. Yeah, I knew he was going to score a touchdown. The Cowboys defense can't stop anything. Cardinals have the best offense in the league right now. Without a doubt. The Cowboys have the worst defense. And again, this guy's saying I never read the chat as I'm reading the chat. Wait, Lincoln View give you hints for what? Oh, yeah, I remember. Okay, I remember the context. I forgot the context, but I just figured it out. Yeah, I have Slump on it. Me and Slump are trying to ban these cats. Jesus. There's so many, though. You know, Chris Johnson does look like he's playing today. I mean, I guess it's a good thing. It's a good thing that I have all these spammers, though, because they keep giving me views. So, but we'll try our best to get rid of them. It's hard to focus on the game, focus on talking, and blocking spammers all at the same time. Give me a little bit of a break. I'll give you a hint as to why you hate the Rams. Yeah, I figured out the context. Yeah. If you really need a hint, go look up Super Bowl 34. That's a horrible fade throw by Blaine Gabbert. Now, he elicited the pass interference call. And I know J.J. Nelson ain't the tallest, but what the hell is that? That ain't no damn fade throw. You're supposed to throw like that when you're throwing the damn slant or a damn out. And like an out, that's, yeah, like an out. Not even, I mean, that's just a bad throw. I mean, he got bailed out. It's fine, but yeah, if I'm them, I'm just running the ball. Yeah, look at that. I know this is just the second unit and third unit, but this is why I'm saying, y'all, these defensive tackles in Dallas ain't good. Now, Malik Collins ain't playing right now. Stephen Paye, Cedric Thornton, blah, blah, blah. I understand. Jesus Christ. What's with all these damn spammers today? Oh, my God. I like dick, blah, blah, blah. Jesus. What is going on in this chat? Woo! I don't know what's going on YouTube. I've never seen this. I've been streaming for a bit. Like the draft, I peaked around like 3, 4, like 500 viewers actually. I didn't have all these damn spammers. Whoa! What is going on in this chat? Man, if this boy is making new accounts, I need to hire this guy. Because how the hell you make accounts that quick? He needs to just make accounts and subscribe to me all day if he's making accounts this fast. All right, so current score 15-0. Yikes. I don't know what this Cowboys second and third unit is doing. And someone made a great observation. I don't know what Taco Charlton's doing right now. I haven't seen him. Where is he at? He wears 97, right? Where the hell is he? I don't see him. I have not seen Taco Charlton making an impact at all. Don't know where Taco is right now. I can tell you that. Yeah, they got to show their graphics that have nothing to do with this game about Dak Prescott and Ezekiel Elliott. Who the hell is that? Lenoir or Lenore. I don't know how you pronounce that. This is why I don't do commentary. I'd be the funniest commentator. I'd be the best commentator since John Madden. He just ran back a return. Who the hell is that? Oh, man. They need to hire me, man. And it was like the slowest. Like, he had his stiff arm out. And it was just like, get off of me. Like, dude, you need to chill. You're moving like 2 yards a second with your arm out, stiff arming people. My name's Lenoir, number 14. I'm going to get cut. Leave. Wait, so Jim Nance and Tony Romo are doing work? Why don't we have them on commentary? I wanted to criticize Tony Romo's abilities. What the hell is this? I don't know why we have these clowns. We've heard these clowns forever. I want to hear Tony Romo's dumbass talk about the Cowboys. Yikes. Who was 73? Is that Jonathan Cooper? It probably wasn't. Like, Cooper's on the left side, so it probably wasn't. But 73 just got blown up. Jesus. Ooh, Kemdichi! Wow! Look at Kemdichi. Well, I mean, okay, it was cute. Like, he redirected him, and that is impactful. But, dude, can you make a play? Like, can you actually make the play? Like, actually get somebody, you know? That's Kemdichi's problems. Like, at Ole Miss, he would do stuff like this. And that's why I'm telling y'all, be careful of Malik McDowell, who is now nursing injuries for the Seahawks and may not even play this year. Like, he got his face, something happened to his face. Malik McDowell. Let me look up what happened to his face. But something ridiculous happened to Malik McDowell's face. And now he's not going to play this year. I've never heard of this in my life. Like, maybe he got into an accident or something. But something about somebody's face. That's all I remember. Because I like to go on RotoWorld and I'll just read blurbs on players like all day. Like, that way I can just keep up with every stupid player in this league. Look at Kellen Moore. Nice throw and catch. Kellen Moore to Bryce Butler. And that's a first down. And that was very accurate. I mean, he was wide open. It was an easy throw, but still an accurate throw by Kellen Moore. And see, this is what every cornerback in Arizona outside of Patrick Peterson and Tyrann Mathieu, when he plays corner, stinks. Every corner. Justin Bethel, Harlan Miller, Brandon Williams, Tyvon Branch. Stink, 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 Steak. Okay, Malik McDowell. I just pulled up his RotoWorld. Let me see if I can find what I read on this clown. Ronald McDowell. That's what I like to call this guy. Okay, yeah, he got into a crash. Okay, that's not his fault, I don't think. I mean, maybe it was. But yeah, he got into a car crash. And this was the blurb that I read that I could not believe it. I couldn't believe what I was reading. It says Seahawks first round defensive tackle Malik McDowell may miss his entire rookie year after an off-season ATV accident. Blah, blah, blah. McDowell suffered a concussion and undisclosed facial injuries during the pre-training camp ATV crash. What? So he was doing ATVs and he got his face messed up. The score is 15-0, but the Cowboys are driving, and I don't know what to do about all these spammers. This is something I just do not know. I just do not know this. Wow, nice catch. Who was this? Rico Gathers. Wow. Sticky hands. Nice throw and catch by Kellen Moore to Rico Gathers. From 30 yards out. Yeah, that's pretty good. And my stream just fucking died, so that's great. But not bad by Rico Gathers. I guess I am. Am I far behind? Well, there's a natural delay between my stream and like what I'm seeing. There's already a 10-second delay, and then from there I could be delayed as well. I need to just find a stream off YouTube. YouTube streams stink, and I already knew this. Like, this isn't breaking news to me, but I wanted to give it a try today for some stupid reason. Oh, Shango is live. He's watching the game. But like me, I'm sure he's not showing anything. And yep, that's right. Oh, he's probably happy about this Rico, right? Damn, he's really happy about this Rico Gathers. Jesus. Shango's going nuts. All right, Shango loves that pick. Wait, so you people are telling me to stream on Twitch, but then I'm not going to get YouTube subscribers from that. I need to get some YouTube subscribers. And then asking people to go to a different platform. Good luck with that. Like EDP, he wanted people to go, check him out on VidMe. No one was ever going to do that. Well, I mean, some people were. But, it's too hard. People don't want to do that. People just don't want to go to a different platform to watch you. I don't know why. It's a big, big, big problem. It's just like whenever you're like, whoa, you wanted me to go watch you on a different platform? Whoa, can't do that. This is the only platform where I'm watching you. Some people are sharing links, and I do need a link right now, but I'm just covering the game. I'm not streaming it. But they could be spammers. I don't trust these guys. Oh, can I do that? Can I make the chat only be subscribers? If I can do that, I'm going to do that. But I don't think I can do that. I'm pretty sure I would have done that by now if I could do that. Yeah, we're watching the game, but I don't have a stream up right now. I'm trying to find a stream. All the YouTube streams keep getting shut down. I know it was dumb to try to stream off YouTube, but it worked for the NFL drafts. I figured, well, maybe it'd work today. I knew it was dumb, but I tried anyway. I can't believe Stream to Watch Me only has one link up right now. This is ridiculous. This is absurd. Hold on, people. Hold on. I'm trying to find a new stream to the game. There must be like an undercover stream somewhere. Like something that's not titled like Hall of Fame game. Like it's very subtly titled like Cowboys Cardinals, like Airy Dow. And it's just very subtle and it's very hidden, but it's out there. I think I found one. Okay, I found one for now. There's like 700 viewers on it. They're probably not gonna it's probably not gonna last long, but in the meantime, in between time, look at this Richard Darling. We're not putting up with this nonsense. How many of you, let me see, is there anyone in here that I know is a loyal subscriber of mine that would like to moderate the chat? Volunteer yourself. I need another moderator. But just know, if you moderate poorly and you take your power and you abuse it, you will be not only blocked from the chat, you will be blocked from the channel. TB Sports, I've seen you, but not long enough. Big Meech, I have seen. Nothing Special, I think I've seen the most. I have seen Nothing Special the most. Nothing Special I've seen for a while. He comments regularly. I've seen this Justin Trodier. I'm going to trust this Nothing Special. Congratulations. You are now a moderator. Ban people. when they don't remove them, ban them. Whenever they're, look at this guy, this Nia, ban. Don't remove. Ban these people because we can't have this. This is bad. And what happened to my stream? Okay, it's still up. What the hell's going on? Some clown is like recording his TV. Man, the streams today suck on YouTube, man. Jesus, my mom needs to get cable. Not even cable. She just needs to get the damn basic package. But she won't pay. Oh my God. Okay, let me go to this site I haven't been on in a while. It's bad out here. Jesus. Okay, in the meantime, I'll talk about something. What do y'all want to talk about? Send a request. Whatever you want me to talk about while I'm trying to find a stream for this nonsense. But this website, it doesn't even, yeah, like, what is this? How do you skip this? Ah, Jesus. This is bad. Okay, fantasy sleepers. First of all, do y'all know how good Willie Snead is going to be this year, assuming he's healthy? I mean, I feel like people are, and I need to back up from the camera. I'm too close to the camera. I feel like Willie Snead is being really undervalued. They got rid of Brandon Cooks. They added Ted Ginn. Okay, Ted Ginn's going to make an impact. But the fact of the matter is, Willie Snead is going to pick up a lot of what Brandon Cooks left. And Michael Thomas, he's going to improve as well, but only to a certain extent. I'm drafting Willie Snead in the 4th round, okay? In standard 10, 12 team leagues. 4th round, 4. And Michael Thomas, 2nd or 3rd. I mean, you're going to get 5,000 yards from Drew Brees. The tight end position is not that great right now. So it's going to go to all the wide receivers. You got to put stock and faith in a lot of time and effort into trying to get these Saints wide receivers because they're going to give you production. While they may not have the same name and gravitas as an Emmanuel Sanders or Demaryius Thomas, they're gonna produce just as much. So when you're looking at people drafting Demaryius Thomas at like 12 or 15, you could be drafting Willie Snead at 40 and be getting the exact same production. Look out for Willie Snead. Marlon Mack, who I expect to take the job away from Frank Gore this season. Okay, eventually, not you're gonna have to stuff him, stash him away. But Marlon Mack's gonna make an impact. And okay, I finally have the game up for now. It's probably not gonna last long, but I can see LaDainian Tomlinson talking, probably saying, the normal Southern twang stuff he normally says. You like these players a lot more when they're not talking. I used to really like LaDainian Tomlinson as a player. Then he retired and he started talking. And now I'm like, hey, I really don't like LaDainian Tomlinson that much anymore. Because sometimes he just says the dumbest stuff. Okay, we're back to the game. And looks like we're just in trouble when it comes to this chat. I mean, it is ridiculous. The amount of spammers that are in this chat is crazy. Wow. Someone said 1,000 yards for Willie Snead at his best. No. Because think about, someone said I have a giant nose. What a bunch of BS. I have a very small nose relative to the rest of my head. Okay? I mean, have you seen big noses? Look at this nose. Is this a very big nose? My nose is smushed. It's an African thing. I have a smush nose, and in terms of size here, it's a normal size nose. I don't know. I don't get that criticism. If you would have told me you have a big forehead, you have big lips, okay. If you're telling me I have a big nose, what? And that doesn't make any sense, people. You got to be better with your criticisms. All right, so look at this run by Alfred Morris, and I want to see more from this guy. This year, I felt he was a disappointing backup running back. When he came into the game, there was a huge drop-off between he and Ezekiel Elliott. Okay, so I need to see more step it up, and currently he is 3 rushes, 36 yards. Good for him. And look, nice cut, man. And then to evade like 3 tacklers, 4 tacklers, great run by Alfred Morris. Unimpressive run there. Was that Morris again? It looked like someone different. No, it was Morris again. Okay. Jason Garrett is such an interesting coach. He doesn't really look like he does much sometimes when they show him on camera. Like he's always just looking. You never really see him talking. So like in his headset, giving plays, coordinating. He's just always looking. That was okay play by Brandon Williams. Yeah, they're showing Hassan Reddick highlights right now, and this guy can make plays. He's versatile. He's dangerous, can rush the passer, can cover. Jesus Christ, look at this, Pam. Oh, my God. Yeah, the problem is we just are so high on the search results right now for like the Hall of Fame game. Like anyone that's looking for Hall of Fame game streams are coming here. Plus, some people think I'm streaming the game, even though it clearly says coverage, and I guess they don't know what coverage is. And also, it's attracting these spammers who are trying to bait you all into going to their virus-filled sites in which your computer will die. But look at Bryce Butler. This guy's making some nice plays, man. Maybe he's better than Terrence Williams. Because I said this in my video yesterday. I'm not buying into Terrence Williams like everyone else is. I thought he regressed last year. I think he's been a disappointment since his rookie year. The last year was his worst year statistically in the league. But see, that's the problem with Alfred Morris. Too many 1, 2, 3-yard gains, unimpressive. Where he could have made more of an impact. That's his problem. Kellen Moore to me has been very lukewarm, but I think Blaine Gabber's actually been decent. Yeah, see, that's just a bad throw by Kellen Moore. That's a poorly timed play. I mean, yes, there was a bit of jamming by the cornerback, and they're going to get flagged appropriately. But I thought that was just going to go out of bounds anyway. I didn't think that was going to make a big difference. It's a good call. But yeah, I think this is just a bad throw. I didn't like this throw. Yeah, I mean, see, he's not catching that. That ball didn't even land in the white. It landed outside of the white in the end zone. Like, it landed out of bounds, And look at this. Another stream of mine died. Yay. I should not be surprised. And yet, I kind of am. From what I'm seeing from the Cowboys offensive line, yeah, it's been fine. Like Jonathan Cooper and Lyle Collins started the game. They've been fine. They haven't been great. They haven't been poor. They've been fine. Cooper, they haven't been running much to the left side. But when they have, they haven't really been making many holes, I'd say. And yeah, all these trips just getting shut down. And yet all you people, not all of you people, but all these people, they come in here, hey, show the game. Hey, why? You want me to have my channel ending up like the rest of these people? You want my channel to end up like the rest of these people? I think I'm going to pass on that, okay? I think I'm going to pass on that. I don't need that. Not in my life. Not in my life. Because unlike all these other streaming channels, I actually got something to lose. I actually make videos. I actually do this. I'll try to find another stream in the meantime. But I'll talk about some other fantasy sleepers. You know what? At first, I was saying I'm going to stay away from Titans receivers, and I still might do that. But more and more, I'm liking Corey Davis this season because they trotted him out there day one. You know, whenever he was healthy, whenever he signed his deal, everything, they trotted him out there day one in 2 wide receiver sets, expecting him to make plays. He's made plays. It looks like Corey Davis is going to make a big impact, and I now once again believe that he will crack 1,000 yards. Now, I don't think it's going to be crazy, 1,200, 1,300, but I think he'll crack 1,000. So I do like Corey Davis. I'm not sure where he's being taken right now, and in fact, I even plan on making a video doing like a mock draft, going through a mock draft. So, and someone said I clickbait. What the hell did I clickbait? I didn't clickbait anything. The title says what it is. It's coverage. I'm covering. And the thumbnail has sports fan entertainment on it. It ain't got no NFL, you know, whatever, blah, blah, blah. No. Yeah, there are so many newcomers in this chat. Jesus. Good. Subscribe. And while you're here, go check out sportsfanentertainment.com. This is the new Sports Fan Entertainment website. We have a bunch of articles up right now. Sportsfanentertainment.com. I'll repeat again, sportsfanentertainment.com. And also check us out on Twitter. What is it? It's at sportsfan_ent. Right, that's it. sportsfan_ENT. Follow us there. Follow us on Instagram, instagram.com/sportsfanentertainment. I recommend doing that. I also recommend following us on Facebook. Facebook.com/sportsfanentertainment. All of these being great options to me to be a true sports fan entertainment fanatic and join the SFE Army. You can go to sportsfanentertainment.com and you can register, right? I introduced site membership to the site to where now you can register for the site. You're able to communicate in the forums, comment, all that fun stuff. sportsfanentertainment.com. Okay, so I'm currently looking for a stream, and I can't find nothing. I can't find a stream to save my life right now. Oh, my gosh. I cannot find any streams right now. Okay, I found one. Hopefully this one actually works. Oh, for God's sake. Okay, this one worked for me. What other fantasy sleepers do I see? AFC South. You know, yes, I was checking yesterday. I was checking like my video that I made last year. I made like a fantasy sleeper video. I made a video talking about fantasy sleepers, who you should avoid, and all of that. Okay, I hear a stream, but I don't see shit. Okay, I have a stream, but they're not even showing the game. Is the game on commercial break right now? Because then that would make sense. If not, then I'm getting screwed over on this website. They're showing like top plays of something. I don't know what they're showing on here. Sorry for being bored. I'm just really trying to find a stream of which I can watch this game in peace. Okay, yes, I have a stream. Yay! Okay, we have a stream, and it's on a third-party website, so I won't have to worry about anything. Okay, so we're back in action. We're covering the game. We're covering the Dallas Cowboys versus the Arizona Cardinals. Someone said I'm ugly. Good. I've talked about this before. I really don't understand the male-to-male infatuation of calling another male ugly. I really don't get it. It really doesn't make sense to me. If a male calls me ugly, I really don't care. I am mighty successful with women. And if I'm ugly and successful with women, I really don't care, because the only reason you want to be good looking is so that you're more successful with women. So if I'm successful with women, then I don't care if I'm ugly, I'm hot, whatever. I just want success. And success I got. Okay, so I'm muting this stream because this stream is French, but at least it's a stream. They're talking about Larry Fitzgerald, Carson Palmer, Larry Fitzgerald, Bruce Arians in their French accents. Oh, God, Tom Moore. Yeah, this guy needs to retire, man. Like, when I'm 78, look at Tom Pratt, 82 years old. Dude, when I get this old, please, let me retire in peace, okay? I'm not trying to stick around coaching football, doing all this junk. Just retire. And who's number 18? Is that Chad Williams? Because if so, man, that's going to hurt your stock within the locker room. I mean, Tom Moore, man, you got to retire, man. 54th season, man. You got to retire. I mean, at least he's still moving around. But when I'm 78, man, I just want to chill. I'm going to Malibu, and I'm just retiring, and I'm just chilling. Blaine Gabbert. That was a low throw, but Ellington still needs to come up with that. It was a bad throw, but Ellington still needs to come up with that. Like, you got to catch that. And Ellington, it's so funny, Andre Ellington, like, he's gone from being a starting running back in this league to now he may not make this roster. I mean, he started this game. He didn't start this game, actually. He was, second behind Kerwin Williams. And they still have David Johnson and Chris Johnson on the roster. So I don't think Andre Ellington's making this team. Big trouble for Andre Ellington. And the Baltimore Ravens better call him and try to pick him up because, this is a problem. Someone said, tell some stories about these girls you be pulling at Vanderbilt. Man, I can be here all day. Hey. I'll keep that under wraps. Yeah, someone said I need a hashtag shape up. See, this is what I hate about being black. Okay, you know when I got a haircut 2 weeks ago? I got a haircut 2 weeks ago, and I already need a shape up. Man, screw this, okay? Like, I don't want to get haircuts every 2-3 weeks. I mean, come on, man. Like, maybe if I was rich and I ain't got nothing else better to do, like I got free time, but to not only waste money, but to also waste an hour every 2 weeks, it's ridiculous. That's why y'all see, like, sometimes I'm just like, screw it, man. I'm growing my afro out again. I ain't got no problem growing the afro out because getting these haircuts every other week, it gets tiring. And maybe I should just go, get one of these stupid Odell Beckham cuts. Like, I don't think, yeah, shape up. I know it's not a cut. It's a cut. Okay, you're gonna go and they're gonna cut you up. Okay, for an hour. It's gonna take an hour. You're gonna sit down. You're gonna be in line. They're going to sit you down for 15 minutes. It's a cut. It's a cut. Let's call it what it is. It's a cut. Unless if you're doing it yourself. But I can't do it myself. It's a cut. But the black community is so fascinating. Like, you need to have haircuts and shape-ups and haircuts. It's so important to the community. And going bald would also be just tiring every day. Shave every day. You know, this is what I honestly, I hate the hair part of society. I really hate it. Like, I don't know why. It just really bothers me. If it were up to me, if we lived in a world where it really didn't matter, I would never cut my hair. I'd wash it. It wouldn't be a mess, but I would rarely cut it if it were up to me. But society demands you to be clean cut and all that nonsense. Man, some of these players out here are just bad. This number 85, man, he stinks. You know, Ezekiel Elliott has such a huge head. I don't understand it, dude. His head is just so wide, man. It's huge. It's so huge, man. I don't understand it. I don't get it. Oh, man, Ezekiel Elliott. Man, that's a holding call right there. Man, y'all asking me what kind of girls I'm finessing at Vanderbilt. What about these girls Ezekiel Elliott is finessing? Look, I don't know how he was involved with the girl that he showed her breasts in the St. Patrick's Day party. And on the record, I don't condone what he did. But whoa, that girl was wow. Okay, again, I don't condone showing a female's breast against her will, even with her will. But Ezekiel Elliott, okay, I see you, bro. Okay, because that girl that he was with, wow. Yeah, maybe I should say I'm Victor Oladipo. Oladipo's only 6'3", right? I'm 6'1". I could probably get away with it. And I've considered at Vanderbilt, because a lot of these girls, I mean, let's call it what it is. A lot of these girls, they don't really know what's going on, sports-wise. If I told them, because I'm 6'1", 170 pounds, I have a skinny frame, but an athletic frame. If I told them I'm on the basketball team, I'm the starting point guard, they'd believe me. If I told them, hey, I'm Joe Toy, they'd believe me. They wouldn't have any, you know, they wouldn't know what's going on. If I probably couldn't say I'm a stupid wide receiver. I probably couldn't say that. I don't have enough of a football build, but I do have a basketball build. I can say, hey, I'm the starting point guard for the Vanderbilt Commodores. Okay, shooting guard, that's a stretch. I could. They would know. Yeah, actually, I could. They don't know. They don't know what's going on. If you tell them you're a point guard, shooting guard, they don't know. But point guard, they probably know. I think they understand point guard. Shooting guard, small forward, power forward, center, they don't know. They don't know. They have no idea. They don't know. They have no idea. No, Vanderbilt will not be the worst team in SEC football if I was a wide receiver. I just wouldn't play. Okay, you know that I would just be, you know, buried on the depth chart. Every college team has like 99 players all season long that you never even know of, like half of. You know, I mean, you could easily put me on the roster and we wouldn't be any worse. I mean, it just looked ridiculous on the practice field. Yeah, some chicks know. Some. But let me tell you, trust me, I go to this school, okay? They really don't know, okay? They really don't know. Even a lot of the guys don't know. Trust me, Vanderbilt students, no one, except for the athletes themselves, go to Vandy because they're fans of the sports teams. If you're going to Vandy because you either really like the school because you visited and you liked it, or most likely for the academic purposes. It's a top 15 school for university for a reason. That's why you're going. You're not going to Harvard because you want to see Jeremy Lin on the basketball team. Okay, you're going to Harvard because you want to go to Harvard. And it's not at Harvard level, but it's just under. It is the tier under Harvard. It is the tier. There's probably like 20 to 30 tiers of colleges, and it's in the second tier. It's clearly in the second tier. It is definitively behind the Harvard, the Yales, the Columbias, the Stanfords, the Browns. Although Brown is close, and it's on pace with the Cornells, the UNCs, the Notre Dame, that it's on pace with those. Anyway, what are we talking about? We should be talking about the game. But, this is what I was saying, though. I was saying, look, we're not really going to pay attention to the game today. We're just going to have fun, okay? Like, that's really what we're going to do. And that's why we're talking out of our ass now, because the game kind of got boring. We were excited. Oh, yeah, football. Can't wait for football. It's 15-10, by the way. Yeah, football. Can't wait for football. And then now it's like, okay, I really don't care what's going on anymore. Big Meech asked what I got on my SATs. I didn't take the SATs. I took the ACTs. And out of a possible 36, I got a 33. And by the way, I'm not tooting my own horn. I think intelligence is so overrated. I really don't think because you're intelligent, that means you're worth anything. I really don't. You'll just have to take my word on that. And someone asked my thoughts on Skip Bayless, the GOAT that went to Vanderbilt. I want to know if Skip could get into Vanderbilt today, because I don't know if he could. We continually get harder and harder and harder to get into. I may not even make it if I tried to apply again today. But, I mean, no one really cares about him. No one talks about him. He talks about the school a lot. He doesn't visit. I haven't seen him. I've never seen him visit. I don't think he cares about the team like he says he does. He doesn't show up. He just loves to say, my hometown, my home school, Vanderbilt University, the Commodores. And he doesn't go. And I told you, Shannon, I told you who's going to win the SEC. I said the Vanderbilt Commodores. Skip. Hey. You can't be talking about all that, Skip. All right, that's what they do every day on this Undisputed. Stop it, Skip. Yeah, Skip Bayless said he's from Oklahoma. Yeah, he was born in Oklahoma, but he did attend Vanderbilt University. Like, he did go to that school. Yeah, it's hard to do a good Shannon Sharp. Not Shannon Sharp. It's hard to do a good Skip Bayless. It's easy to do a good Shannon Sharp. You just put your tongue on your teeth and you just start talking nonsense. Hey, Skip. All right. Now, I told you, LeBron. I told you he was going to get done. And he got it done, didn't he? He got it done. Now, you cannot pick the Golden State Warriors to beat the Cavs, Skip. They got LeBron James. He's the greatest. He's better than Michael Jordan. Okay, that's easy. Now, Skip is hard because Skip has a very distinct voice. But if anyone can do it, it is me, because I do have a higher voice myself. So this is Skip Bayless. Okay, I've been working on my Skip Bayless impersonation for a while. Let me set it up correctly. I have to try to show the desk if I can. Can I show the desk? No, it's too low. Okay, this is Skip Bayless. Okay, let's say Joy Taylor asks, okay, Skip, what do you think about this? What do you think about the Patriots losing to the Broncos? Okay. Shannon Sharp. The Patriots should have won the football game. They should have won the football game, Shannon. Look, you know it, and I know it. Okay, Tom Brady, he led them down the field. He was throwing great pass after great pass, and then all of a sudden, by the grace of God himself, here comes a ball to Julian Edelman, and he drops it. You gotta be kidding. Are you kidding me? Are you serious? This is Tom Brady. This is Bill Belichick. And now Tim Tebow, his Denver Broncos, they can't win it. They can't do it. That's Skip Bayless. All right, I've been working on that. It's not bad. Okay, it's not bad. What I notice is that he always does this before he ever talks. Like he loves doing this sigh, this huge exaggerated sigh. And then sometimes someone else opposite of him will be talking. Like let's say Shannon Sharp will say, Skip, I don't think they could be LeBron. And he'll be like, oh. Like making these ridiculous noises. And you don't know the funny thing? When I started this Skip Bayless impersonation, I had 85 viewers. As I continued, I'm now up to 110. Okay? So you know this is more entertaining than the game. You know that viewership is rising. Viewership is going up the roof. Okay, I have a link to the game. Just know this. If you do not have ad blocker, do not open up this link because, wow, nice interception by Brandon Williams. Nice interception by Brandon Williams. This was not bad. Okay, something interesting in the game actually happened. Yeah, but this is why Kellen Moore, stop just throwing the ball up to vicinities. Oh, I don't think he got his foot down. I don't think he got his right foot down. I don't think he got his right foot down at all. We have to see that replay one more time. Did he get his, let's see the replay. Did he get his right foot down when he caught it? Okay, okay, I think he got it. No, because I think when he first had possession, I think that right foot was down. When he first had possession, you see, that right foot was down. He had possession, then he got the left foot, and then that next right foot was out of bounds. But I think he actually got it. It's hard to say when he had possession, but I give him that. I give him that interception. I think he had possession when that right foot was still on the ground. He steps with the left. He then goes out of bounds with the right. That would be my ruling. But anyway, this is the link that I have to the game. If you do not have ad blocker, don't even try because I don't want you to get any viruses. And even if you do have ad blocker, be careful what you click on because, you know, these third-party sites are a little bit dangerous. Someone asked how you donate in the stream. I don't know. Wait, do I have Super Chat? I'm not sure if I have Super Chat with my new network. Maybe you can't even donate in the stream. But if you want to donate, you can donate to my Patreon. That's the easiest way. You can become a patron. And someone says something about potentially the Titans signing Colin Kaepernick. No way in hell. They're way too conservative down here for that nonsense, dude. That's just the truth. Oh, okay. I can't enable Super Chat. I just enabled Super Chat, but you may not be able to do it right now. You may have to refresh your page, and then you'll be able to donate to the stream, which I would greatly appreciate, by the way. Because obviously y'all can see I actually put the money to good use. Obviously, the website has gotten started. There's 14 writers over there and all that nonsense. SportsFanEntertainment.com. Let me go ahead and give y'all the link to this website, this beautiful website of which I created. Okay, this beautiful website of which I created. And what the hell? This is not a good link, YouTube. Let me do this again. SportsFanEntertainment.com. That is the website of which you need to go to, of which you need to check out, of which you need to go on and see what's going on over there. So let me know right now, because I want to perfect. Someone keeps saying, show the game. Leave me alone. Someone said, talk about the game. Okay, fine. I'll talk about the game a little bit more. I'm barely talking about the game. The game's cute. You know, it's okay. Someone asked if I like the Cowboys. I like the Titans. Anyone else I don't care about. Not that I dislike, I just don't care about. And yeah, nothing special makes a good point. He always talks about this Ernest Dean. Is it Ernestine or Ernest Dean? I don't know. I think he says Ernest Dean. And he always talks about his stupid cat. I hate people with pets. No, I shouldn't say that. I'm just kidding. But I hate people that are like, oh, look at my pets. Like Skip Bayless does. Like, dude, you're a loser, man. You're like 60 years old. You're on Facebook Live and you're just kissing your cat. You know, like, I mean, come on, man. Like, what the hell are you doing, dog? I need to close my window. The neighbors are looking at me. So sometimes that's just weird. I hate watching the beginnings of Skip Bayless's horrible Facebook Lives. I wasn't paying attention to the game. Did they reverse it? Did they not reverse it? I'm watching a French stream right now, so I don't understand what they're saying. I never took French. If I did, I would have crushed it. But I never took it. Yeah, so they ruled interception. Good. My ruling coincided with their ruling. Blaine Gabbert trotting onto the field. I wonder if they're going to try to do something here. 42 seconds left on the clock, and they are. Okay. And they are. They're at their own 38. Blaine Gabbert. Let's do some commentary. Blaine Gabbert takes a snap. Looking left. Throwing up the middle. Caught by Ellington. And he gets down to the 49-yard line. Andre Ellington, who used to be the starting running back for this team, but now is battling for a roster spot. He's going to have a lot of competition this training camp. Gabbert, 1st and 10 from the 49. He's dropping back. He's looking. He's going to his right. He goes out of bounds at the 49-yard line of the Dallas Cowboys. Decent run there by Blaine Gabbert. No one was open down the field, and he got it done. 16 seconds left on the clock in the second quarter. Can the Cardinals get in field goal range? As Carson Palmer watches from the sidelines. A lot of people questioning whether or not Palmer will be able to succeed in 2017 as he adds another year to his age. Gabbert, 10 of 12, 169 yards in the first half. He drops back. He's looking. He's throwing. It's caught. First down by number 18, whoever the hell that is. Bundy. And Blaine Gabbert has been playing well all game today. He's just been zipping the ball out with arm strength, velocity, power, speed. He has increased his release time. He's quickened his release time. He's doing a much better job. 0.33 seconds there. He got the quarterback sneak touchdown. Really good play by Blaine Gabbert. He's already showing more upside than Drew Stanton ever did for the Arizona Cardinals. And he now trots back onto the field, looking to put the Cardinals further into field goal range. They're currently at about the 30-yard line. They could take the field goal from here. They're at the 33 to be exact. But they're going to try to get a little more yards. Gabbert takes the snap, dropping back, throwing, and it's going to be incomplete, almost intercepted by Chidobe Awuzie out of Colorado in the 2017 NFL Draft. He was taken in the second round. It was the second round, right? Yeah, good. It was the second round. Almost intercepted. And so the Cardinals punter, Leon, whoever the hell that is going to try for what should be a 50-yard field goal, a 51-yard field goal officially. The Cardinals had kicking problems last year. Will they continue in the preseason? It is up. It is wide left. The special teams problems for the Arizona Cardinals continue as Mr. Leon misses wide left a field goal that would have put the Cardinals up by 8 points. And this has to be concerning for the Arizona Cardinals, as they're currently going through a kicking competition to try to find a kicker of the future. Chandler Catanzaro, he struggled mightily last season. And Leon is not doing a good job of competing. Cowboys on the field. Kellen Moore takes the knee. And that's that time, folks. Arizona Cardinals 15, Dallas Cowboys 10. We're going to go to halftime now, where you're going to see the guy with the pink eye and Michelle Tafoya and all the other white people you don't like. You may see Tony Dungy if he decides to show up. You may see Dan Patrick if he decides to stop wiping his asshole. We'll see y'all after the break. All right, that's pretty good commentary. Is my stream really that far behind? I can't find a stream that's synced up with you people. I wish I just had TV. Oh my God. Someone said you're cute, LOL. God, that better be a female. Oh my God. I'm getting like the weirdest freaks in here today. Someone asked if Pat Mahomes played. No, because Pat Mahomes is a member of the Kansas City Chiefs. Although we did love mocking Patrick Mahomes to the Arizona Cardinals, he was not actually drafted to the Arizona Cardinals. But I understand why you would think that, because that's all we were mocking. Everyone was mocking Mahomes to the Cardinals. Mahomes to the Cardinals. But no, he's actually a member of the Kansas City Chiefs. All right. I think I'm going to bring a guest into this stream quite soon. That way we can spice things up. Real quick, if you've been watching... Oh, God. Hold on one second. I have important messages to read. I've been ignoring the world for the past 2 hours. Okay, that's a weird message, but I'll worry about that later. Okay, business as usual. Business as usual. And then I'll message this guy to see when he can come in the stream. Okay. I have some Twitter notifications for some reason. Wow, this guy's doing well. Okay. That's enough of that. I should have a guest coming in here soon to help shake things up. If you were in the chat for the Skip Bayless and what was it? Who was the other guy? Shannon Sharp. If you were in the chat for the Skip Bayless and Shannon Sharp impersonations, let me know your ratings. Rate both impersonations honestly. Give me honest ratings. I need honest ratings. That way I can continue to tweak and tweak and tweak and tweak until they're perfect. And since it's halftime, I'm going to do Stephen A. Smith. And I could do Stephen A. Smith really well. But I want to know you guys. And also, I was thinking, like, I want to do an impersonation video, but I want to make sure, like, I'm really good before I do them. Yeah, I felt Shannon was better than Skip. I agree with that. All right, real facts, you just hating. Yeah, Shannon's easy to do. All right, here's Stephen A. And this is mainly like for his radio show. I can do both actually. Okay, I'll do both. I'll do both his radio show and First Take. Okay, let's first do his radio show. Okay, this is a radio show, so I'm not really gonna do a lot of facial expressions because he doesn't either. If you've ever seen like what he does, he'll normally have the camera set up in like an awkward position from like a weird angle like this, and he'll be talking. So I'll do, this is Stephen A. Smith on the radio. Okay, this is Stephen A. Smith show with me today. Okay, this is Stephen A. Smith. Let me get my voice ready because I've been talking too much. I got to get ready to get a little deeper. This is the Stephen A. Smith Show on ESPN Radio. I'm Stephen A. Listen up, everybody. I am coming to you live from ESPN Studios, Brooklyn 99, 79940. The number to call, as usual, is 1-800-866-873, whatever. I don't care. LeBron James is doing it again. I don't want any excuses. I don't want any excuses. This man has the immediate goal to go on Twitter and to tell the people that I don't know what I'm talking about. Please. Let's not forget who first reported that you were going to Miami. Let's not forget who has stuck by your side all these years. Again, ladies and gentlemen, the number to call is 1-800-566-7839. ESPN Radio. I'm Stephen A. Okay, so that's his radio show. Okay, that's his radio. I don't want any excuses. I don't want any excuses. Okay, that's his radio show. And then this is him on First Take whenever he is talking about a serious issue. Okay, well, let's say Colin Kaepernick. All right, so Stephen A., how do you feel about the Colin Kaepernick situation? Molly, we all understand that Colin Kaepernick is being mistreated. We get all that. We understand that. But at the same time, we have to recognize that within the black community, as a black man, we have certain mountains to climb. We have to understand that while you want to protest, there is a time and a place for all of that. We get all that. We understand that. We get all that. We understand that. You don't just keep saying, we get all that. We understand that. But at the same time, there's a time and a place for everything. Now, Max, how dare you come in here? You're not allowed to talk basketball. You're not allowed to talk basketball. How dare you? How dare you? Coming in the studio talking about Blaine Gabbert and the Dallas Cowboys. They're an accident waiting to happen. Oh, the Dallas Cowboys. That's Stephen A. Smith. Stay off the weed. Oh, Colin Cowherd. I'm okay with Cowherd. Cowherd. I'm okay with Cowherd. Okay. I mean, Cowherd, I get like what he's talking about. I can do his style. I can't really do his voice at all. But here's Colin Cowherd. Here's the herd. We are live on ESPN Radio, simulcast on ESPNU. Oh, wait, we're not with that company anymore. Oh, okay. So here's the funny thing about LeBron. You ever go to the grocery store and you got a list? You got a list of things that you want to buy from the grocery store. You got things that you need. You got broccoli, you got chicken, you got yogurt. But then there's some other stuff on the list that you really don't need, like chips, like Frosted Flakes, things that you know you really don't need. Russell Westbrook is a snacks. LeBron James is a chicken. Kyrie Irving, he wants to leave LeBron. And I don't understand it. You want to leave LeBron James, who might be the greatest player of all time. You want to leave that to go play in New York with Kristaps Porzingis? I don't understand it. I don't get it. And look, everyone wants to hate Kevin Durant for wanting to leave OKC. But I'm all for players wanting to leave. Unless if they're Kyrie Irving. Because Kyrie Irving wants to leave LeBron. And you don't leave LeBron. You stay with LeBron. Look, I'm married. I've been married 2 times. I've been divorced. You need to stay with your good wife. You need to appreciate what you have. LeBron is a good wife. Unless if your wife is Russell Westbrook, then leave them. Russell Westbrook is a snacks in the grocery store. LeBron James is a chicken. He's the chicken. Now, I'm sorry, I don't get it. I don't understand it. All right, so time for the Blazing Five. Blazing Five with Colin Kaepernick. All right, so we have the Giants minus 6.5. Look, the Giants are very good at home, but I don't trust Eli Manning. I don't like the offensive line. And look, Dak Prescott, he's very good on the road. Give me the Giants in the Blazing Five. Okay, that's been the Blazing Five. Colin Kaepernick. John Gruden. No, I can't do John Gruden. I really can't. Well, we're here anyway. Might as well, right? But I'm warning you right now. It's not going to be very good. I can't really do his voice. I can't really do his face. I can just do all right. Like, you know who's a good and grinder? Actually, I'm not going to go. I'm not going to do it. It's not going to be good. It's not going to be good at all. I can't do John Gruden. That's what I'm talking about, man. Yeah, I can't do it. I can't do it. I can't do John Gruden. Chris Berman. I can kind of do Chris Berman. It's hard. It's going to do a number on my throat, man. Welcome to Sunday NFL Countdown. The Raiders. They're coming to play the Tennessee Titans. And
Derek Carr is he's gonna win. The Oakland Raiders.
That's my Chris Bourbon. Oh. Okay, I got a couple L's for that one. Yeah, it wasn't great. Yeah, it wasn't great. Who else could I do? Sherman? Nah. Cuda, I'll give you the link in a second. 1 second. I'm trying to think. Who else can I do? There was someone else that eat that pussy. Okay, I can do eat that pussy. Okay, eat that pussy I can really do. I can actually really do eat that pussy. Everyone get ready for this. I'm about to do a real good eat that pussy. Now, let me preface this by saying to any future company that watches this, this is not really me. I'm impersonating somebody. Because doing an eat that pussy impersonation is bad because you got to say some stupid stuff. And what's going to happen is someone's going to probably take this video, take it out of context and then say, oh, look at this guy saying stuff. Because, by the way, I have a lot to lose. Like, one day I might be a software developer for, like, Apple or something. Okay, so I don't want someone to take my words and use them, against me. But I can do a good eat that pussy, okay? This is about to be really good. Y'all better remember. I'm telling you, I can actually do a really good eat that pussy. Okay, here we go. All right, what's going on, all you hoe-ass motherfuckers? It's your boy. Eat that pussy 445 coming at you hoe-ass motherfuckers with another goddamn video. Listen. I'm so goddamn sick and tired of these goddamn Philadelphia Eagles, man. I swear to God, Nelson Aguilar, I swear to God, if I ever see you in the goddamn street, I'm gonna fucking suck your motherfucking ass at that goddamn FedEx field. I swear to God. Eagles ain't never gonna do shit. I'm so sick of that shit. Damn it. And I swear to God, if y'all keep coming to my goddamn house, we gonna have some fucking problems. The next time you guys come to my motherfucking house, I got this BB gun with it. Boop, 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 boop. Beat your ass at that fat ass field. Eat that pussy. I don't really have his voice. I don't have his voice. He has a very unique voice, but I got his mannerisms down. I got his mannerisms down. I got the face. I got the eyes. I got his mannerisms. I got to work on the voice. Right now, I'd say like it's an 8 or 9. If I can get the voice out, it'll be a 10. The only thing I need is the voice. But in terms of just the mannerisms, the actions, the character, oh, I got EDP. I got EDP. Yeah, the eyes is necessary. What's going on, all you hoe-ass, bitch-ass, punk-ass motherfuckers? It's your boy EDP 445. Ugly ass. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, that was probably my best one. And is there anyone else I could do? I can do Louis T. If you guys know Louis T on YouTube, he also does videos. I can do Louis T. All right, there's Louis T, who I love, by the way. Who else could it be but me? Your man, Louis T. Welcome. We are back in the lab room, and we're talking Redskins today. And let me just talk to you 1 second about John Ross, about Jay Ross. He has speed. How about my boy, Matt Jones? Who? Matt Jones. In that Redskins backfield. How about my boy, Brock Oswald, Louis T. in the lab room. Okay, that's Louis T. And by the way, whenever you're impersonating, you have to exaggerate. You have to. It's what makes it funny. Obviously, he's not that overboard, but you gotta exaggerate. Okay, I can do a little Charles Barkley. My voice is gonna get messed up though. I'm not gonna do voices well right now because my voice is gone. It's gone, which is why I'm about to add my friend in a second. But all right, here's Charles Barkley. Let me get his mannerisms too. Here's Ernie. Okay, so Chuck, how'd you feel about the Sacramento Kings tonight? Listen, Ernie. Look, the Sacramento Kings. Hey, Ernie. No one want to watch this team, Ernie. I mean, Ernie, it's bad out there. It's bad out there in Sacramento. Look, Ernie, Kenny, hey, look, we got to go down to Louisiana. They got some big old girls down there in Louisiana, Ernie. All right, that's Charles Barkley. It's not great, but it's okay. Shaq. I mean, Shaq is kind of boring to do. Everyone just does like, okay. All right, well, I'll do a little Shaq then. Okay, that's fine. I'll do a Shaq.
Well, you know, well, they just came out. They came out. They were ready to play. They did what they needed to do, and you saw, you know, what happened on the court out there. Dwayne Wade, he passed the ball out, and let me just get my breath for a second. Okay. Oh yeah, he was able to. It just went for a run. You know, he passed the ball out there. He did a good job, and they're gonna keep playing well. And you know, you expect them to keep making plays and keep doing. Look, Shaq, can you speak today? I mean, what the hell's going? Oh yeah, just Chuck. I just got some heartburn. I say hot. Ooh, I say hot.
Okay, that's Shaq. Floyd Mayweather, no. Chappelle. I can do maybe a little bit like the old Chappelle just because I have his voice. God damn it! I am so sick and tired. Beatles. Outside my house. And let me tell you something. You ever have sex with a white woman? That's some nice stuff right there. You see, white women are crazy. White women will take you down and they'll ride you. And you'll be like, what the fuck is this bitch doing? That's Dave Chappelle. That's the old Dave Chappelle. Now Dave Chappelle has like, you know, this smoky voice. You know, it's hard to do Chappelle now. That's like the old Chappelle from like Undercover Brother or like Def Comedy Jam. I'm so sick of George Bush cut my Medicaid. No, I can't do Murphy. Can't do LeVar Ball. Trump, I could kind of do. No, I don't think I could do Trump. I can do a little Trump. I've done Trump in my videos before. I can do a little Trump. It's not great. Like, it's nothing you could ever do beyond this platform or with your friends. Like, it's not something that'd ever be popular, but it's just like, All right, listen. Okay. So we have big problems. We have big problems in this company. Okay. First of all, Blake Bortles, he stinks. He's a loser. Okay. So look, Jeb, you're a nice guy. I like you. Look, Jeb, you're a nice guy. I like you. It's great. You're a loser. Jeb, you're fired. Okay. You're fired. Okay. Look, my son, we didn't collude with Russia. We look, listen. Melania, she's love. Isn't she lovely? She's love. Okay, that's my Donald Trump. And Kermit, Bruce Bigger. That's Kermit. Just a little bit of a tidbit there. I won't spend much time on that. And that's pretty much it. I'm gonna bring in my friend now, and I may do some other impersonations if I so feel. If something comes to me and I'm like, yeah, I can do that guy. But by far, I think y'all agree, by far my best ones is probably EDP and Shannon Sharp. Those are probably my best ones. The Cowboys, in the meantime, scored a touchdown, but I don't care about this game anymore, to be honest. I mean, I'll still watch. And I'm not showing the game. I already did Trump. I did Trump like a minute ago, if you want to go back. Migos. I mean, well, it's hard to impersonate Migos. There are 3 people. And the only one I could even try to impersonate would be Takeoff. Quavo is hard to do. Offset's just like normal. Offset, there's nothing really unique about Offset. So Takeoff would just be like, do I look like I let off bad and bougie? Do I look like I let off bad and bougie? Hey, bitches need a call cast. Well, what else does he say? Red bottoms, red. Mama. I could. What did that nigga say? I love that one line he said. 24/7 no day off. Bottom like we in the playoffs. Like that's Takeoff. Takeoff. Red bottoms. Red. Mama. Okay, that's Takeoff. I can't do the other Migos. I did Trump already, though. I did Trump like a minute ago. If you want to go back and watch it, then go back and watch it. It was like a minute and a half ago. Obama, I can't really do. I wish I could do Obama, but I can't. They're like, for me, impersonations, I can either do them, I can kind of do them, or I really can't. Like, I can't even get close. I would never be a very popular impersonist at all. I just have like 1 or 2 sticks, and that'd just be it. John Brankus, I mean, it's just going to be like I have like a nerdy voice that I use, like a semi-nerd, and then I have like a full-on nerd. So John Brankus would just be like my semi-nerd voice talking about sports. But okay, I'll do John Brankus. Okay, so now we look at now let me restart that. Okay. We sat down with Cowboys running back Ezekiel Elliott. Elliott ran a 4.4 40-yard dash, but we wanted to put that to the test. So how else could we do that than buy a dodgeball game? Elliott dodged 469 dodgeballs, meaning that he would dodge 500 dodgeballs during an NFL game. For ESPN Sports Science, I'm John Brankus. Okay, that's John Brankus. Someone said, or be yourself. Oh, God. Someone actually liked my takeoff. It's actually okay. My takeoff is okay. All right, what's going on in this game? Well, this guy, I should probably watch this guy. He's kicking another field goal. Well, why did my stream stop? I need to find a new stream anyway, since I'm so behind. People are telling me, even though this really doesn't matter anymore. Actually, how was my Colin Cowherd? I didn't get a lot of feedback on my Colin Cowherd. I did do Chris Berman earlier, but people didn't like it. And it wasn't great. And it's hard on my voice. It's so hard on my voice doing that damn Chris Berman. Jesus. I don't know why someone's saying show your tits. Jesus. Yeah, I saw my Madden gameplay. No one was watching. I love when random people, happen to join this chat. They're like, what the hell is going on? Jesus Christ. Mike Keith. I can kind of do Mike Keith. I can't really do his voice, but I can do his mannerisms. At least, his spoken mannerisms. I don't know about him in person. Give my voice a second, though. I hear something. What the hell am I hearing? All right, so Cuda is here. All right, we'll introduce him. This is Cuda Chamba, who is the host of the Grindside podcast over on sportsfanentertainment.com. Introduce yourself, Mr. Cuda. Or maybe not. Can you hear me, Cuda? Hello.
Hello?
Can you hear me? Okay, this is awkward. In other news, can y'all hear him maybe? Am I just drunk? No, I can hear him typing. I guess he just can't hear me talking. Hello? Okay, this is too awkward. Okay, he left and he's gonna come back. Okay, in the meantime, what's going on in the game? My stream, I tried to find a different stream to try to catch up, and then now I can't find a stream. So I'm screwed over again. I now have no chance again. Oh, well, I don't care about the game anyway. Y'all just tell me if someone breaks something. Okay? This stream has now devolved into me doing impersonations, and damn it, I'd have it no other way. There was someone I was about to do. I'll do a website tour in another video. That way it actually gets views. Yeah, the Broncos video will be uploaded late tonight because I still haven't even edited it. I really have not even edited that video. Oh yeah, I was gonna do Mike Keith. Okay, Mike Keith is not gonna be easy. Oh man. Okay. Yeah, it's not gonna be easy. I don't think I can do him actually. It's just everyone knows what he does. I'll do him. Just in preface, it's not gonna be great. My Mike Keith is not gonna be great. Okay. All right. Here comes Mariota coming to the line of scrimmage. Mariota takes a snap. Looking. Fires down the right sideline. Touchdown! Titans! Marcus Mariota finds Rashard Matthews. And then the best one actually wasn't bad. And then the best one, Jarrell Casey. Okay, let's say Andrew Luck. All right, Andrew Luck takes the snap. He's going to look. Sees he's going to be sacked. Jarrell Casey. All right, that's my key. For those of you that don't know, that's the Titans commentator. who we have been so lucky to have over the past 18 seasons now, I think. He's been longer with the Titans than anybody at this point, I think. Jesus Christ. That guy needs to find a new job.
Oh, can you hear me?
But hey, it wouldn't be okay, there he is. All right, good. To Cuda, Chamba, the host of the Grindside podcast on sportsfanentertainment.com.
Check one. Can you hear me?
Introduce yourself to the people. Yes, I hear you.
Hello?
Yes. Yes.
Okay, wonderful. What is up, everybody? This is one half of the greatest podcast in the history of SFE. This is Cuda Chamba. Glad to be on this live stream so I can shamelessly plug our brand new podcast, which is only exclusive to Sports Fan Entertainment. And we're also on Apple Podcasts for all you Apple viewers out there. So please check us out. Plugging links below. What's up, MJ? How you doing?
I'm doing good. The Hall of Fame game ended up being quite boring, so I've been gracing the people with some good impersonations, some bad impersonations, some other junk. The game.
I'm not even.
What are you doing? Are you streaming the game?
No, I got it upstairs. Like I got one of those old antennas up in my room. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Like
do those still work? Because my understanding was that they obliterated them.
Mine doesn't, even honest with you. I mean, I got cable in my house, but I got the antenna since I'm upstairs, and it's been pretty useful. Like I've watched games that are on the big four networks. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. All right, that makes sense then. Yeah, people keep asking for the game. People, this is live coverage, and we're not covering shit. Okay, so you know, go. Good luck. Okay. People keep asking, can I write for the site? I want to write for the site. Go try it. Okay, go apply. Sportsfanentertainment.com. Apply under contact, the contact menu. But know this, I am very, very difficult to please. I got over 50 applications and I only accepted 14. Okay, I'm tougher to get into than the University of Texas. Okay, so you need to understand that just because you apply does not mean you're going to be accepted. Okay, just understand that heading in.
Yeah, it's so easy to apply. I mean, I've had people coming to me saying, yo, how do you apply for Sports Fan Entertainment? It's like, literally, just take a chance at it. But, you know, it's worth the risk. I mean, we're open to, you don't know what's out there, really.
And
what's out there in the sports world.
Yeah, you're right. And the thing is about the application, like, I don't even ask for, oh, yeah, you must have mandatory experience or you must be this age. Like, I have a couple of high schoolers writing for me. All I want to know is, can you write? If you can write, good, congratulations, you're it. You know? And the funny thing is, like, I was looking at the growth of Bleacher Report because I'm not trying to steal from Bleacher Report, but at the same time, that if we ended up being Bleacher Report, that wouldn't be too bad. Okay?
No.
So I was looking.
I mean, I did read that article that you tweeted to that one guy when they asked about Bleacher Report having skeletons in the closet. I wasn't surprised, but at the same time, it was pretty like, because I thought you see all these big companies, but then you like notice like they must be in a lot of debt, or they must have some skeletons in the closet or some things to hide from the people.
Yeah, that is true. And I would never do what they did. Like this guy got over 500 million page views and only got paid like $200, which is ridiculous. Like all of that, the 500 million page views, it's tough to say exactly how much that generated, but it was probably at least, from my understanding of the conversion of page views and assuming all the pages have advertisements on them, the conversion of money is about like $450,000 that he made for that company, and they gave him $200. And I would never do that. That's just ridiculous.
Yeah, but
another thing that like I saw on Bleacher Report was that in the beginning, and maybe you remember this. Remember Bleacher Report back in like 2010, 2011 when like B-Mont wrote for it?
B-Mont, the artist formerly known as B-Mont. I remember his Titan articles on there. You don't see a lot of those anymore, do you?
Yeah, exactly. Because what happened was back then, you could apply, and they weren't that strict on who they accepted. And this got them popular, but at the same time, it also got them a lot of criticism from like the professional media and whatnot. And Bleacher Report was founded in 2007, and it was funded by a couple of people that already had made like a bunch of money with other companies and whatnot. But only 5 years after it was founded, they sold for $170 million.
Turner Sports, yeah.
Yeah. If that ever happened to me, wow. Oh, man. That would not be a bad fate. So I want to study their success, but at the same time, I want to improve upon it as well.
Yeah, we're taking the right step at it. We're allowing sports fans to apply for this to basically give them a voice that they don't have anywhere else. This is basically a stepping stone to like finesse your writing skills, if you know what I mean.
Yep. And yeah, a lot of people, a lot of college students, high school students, they just want to write on a platform. So we give you the ability to write on a platform, which is really valuable. You put on your resume and you get into the industry.
Now, I for one can't say that I'm a writer on the website. I'm more of the I'm in charge of the social media accounts, and I'm obviously a podcast on the website. But for all the writers, we even accept video creators or content creators. So if you want to make videos, apply for that as well. You know.
Yep. And even that one, I'm even more critical of. I'm even more critical of the video creators because I know what it takes to succeed on YouTube. So here's the thing: I often get people that want to either make videos on SFE or even on their own. Here's the sad truth, people. It's a sad truth, but it's the truth. Okay, a lot of y'all can't really make it for a couple reasons. Number one, you have to be incredibly consistent. Ask Cuda, okay, who himself used to be a video creator, but now is no longer. You have to be committed to this thing. It's not easy to be committed, but you have to be committed to this thing. Second of all, you kind of have to be good. Like, there's a reason why this market, this thing, okay, of us talking to people, it's because there has to be people on the other side that listen. And there have to be people that want to hear you. Okay, and there's a separation between those that make and those that listen. Jumping from the 80 to 95% of people who listen to the 5% who make is a difficult jump to make. Okay, so that's something that you have to be committed to and kind of talented to do. And I'm not tooting my own horn at all. I still think I have a long way to go. But it's okay if you're only going to be a listener. I mean, not everyone has to be a creator. Not everyone has to be giving out opinions. Like there has to be 80 to 90% of people that just absorb all of this stuff.
No doubt. So anyone that's out there looking to make a name for themselves in the sports world, whether it be content creator or just writing, take a chance at it. I'm pretty sure a link's been posted in the chat a couple times, but I mean, even how critical MJ is, it doesn't hurt to take a shot at it, you know?
Yeah, and I just put the link in there, how to join SFE. If you want to go check that out. At the same time, go register for the site. And this goes to anyone, whether or not you want to join or not. Go register for the site. We have site membership now. We have forums up. We have podcasts. We have everything, man. The good thing about this website is we've literally gone from 0 to 100 real quick. I mean, you go there right now, you would not have any idea that it just started. Like, if I was just a random guy in Indiana, okay, and I found an article about the Colts, and I would go on this website, I'd have no idea it was made 3 weeks ago. I'd have no idea. I would just say, hey, this is a cool site. Yeah, maybe I'll sign up for this. Okay, this is just the beginning, people. This is all we've accomplished in 1 month. Can you imagine what the hell we're going to accomplish from here on out?
Oh, I imagine that you haven't been tuning into any of the news that happened, but it's been tweeted on our account that you heard that Jay Cutler is in the broadcasting department now, right?
Yeah.
He's open to coming back if the Dolphins offer him a spot, because today Ryan Tannehill, he injured his left knee, I believe it was, in training camp. So it seems like if the Dolphins come calling, then Jay Cutler will listen and he'll put his broadcasting career on hold for it. What do you think about that?
Yeah, I read that just before I went on air. You know, to me, I want to know the extent of Ryan Tannehill's injury first. Right now, it seems like it's really up in the air. We're now hearing that there was no structural damage in his knee. Personally, I like Matt Moore. I mean, he did not play great in that playoff game against the Steelers, but he did lead them to a 2-1 record in the regular season. He beat the Jets and the Bills. He had 8 touchdowns to 3 interceptions. Just stay with Matt Moore. I don't think you need to go getting Jay Cutler. You know, to me, Matt Moore can start for a couple weeks. It doesn't seem like Ryan Tannehill will have to miss much of the regular season, if at all, right now, because there was no structural damage in the leg. Maybe at most he'll miss 8 weeks. But again, right now it's hard to speculate on a timetable. But if I'm the Dolphins, I like Matt Moore. He's been in the league for years. I trust Matt Moore more than bringing in Jay Cutler, who hasn't thrown a football in months.
I mean, like, it just goes back to all the injuries that are happening in training camp. Like the Ryan Tannehill scare, it's been worrying people. I mean, Matt Moore, he's a good backup, but I don't feel like in a playoff situation he's the person I would go to. But just to go over the other injuries that are happening in training camp, for one, you have what other injuries happened?
Yeah,
Sterling Shepard yesterday, but it was a rolled ankle like they get in basketball. Like when I read that report, I was just like, he was carted off the field and he was crying. So apparently it looked like when they're crying, the injury must be bad. But then Ben McAdoo, the head coach of the Giants, was like, oh no, it's a rolled ankle. He's gonna be fine.
Yeah.
So there was that injury. Other injuries that happened. Oh, the Chargers got it bad. So their first round pick, Mike Williams, seemed like he was going to be out for the season, but then it seemed like he had a chance of coming back. And then the head coach of the Chargers, Anthony Lynn, he just came out and said, oh, there's no chance he's playing this season. So there's another one gone for the Chargers. Another injury that happened was their second round offensive line pick. What was his name again?
Forrest Lamp.
He's out for the season too. The Chargers just got hit bad in training camp, and you just wonder, are these players is it worth having these strength and conditioning camps going on before preseason? Is it worth it? You know, like, is preseason even necessary? Since like we haven't even seen the masses of injuries happening preseason yet.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, once preseason starts, that's when it's going to get bad. This is also a pretty troublesome time. It's bad out here. I mean, the injuries always pile up during this time of year, and I felt last week when, you know, the training camps just started, it got out to a pretty nice start. I was like, yeah, maybe there's not going to be too many injuries this year. And then now they're starting to pile up. Even today, Corey Davis of the Titans went down with a pretty intense hamstring injury, but it looks like he's going to be fine. But yeah, for the Chargers, man, I mean, that hurts. First and second round picks gone. And I was already looking at the Chargers for potential surprise playoff team. Now I'm saying screw that, because you just can't trust this team to stay healthy. I mean, again, now they're not going to get additions from their first or second round picks. And they still have a nice team on paper, but you know, something just looks like there's something cursed with this Chargers team. So when they're in the playoff mix in week 15, 16, 17, I'm sure God is going to do something to them again, and they're not going to make it. So I'm not going to lie, y'all, I had the Chargers in the playoffs last week. The Forrest Lamp thing, I changed it. Not because Mike Williams and Forrest Lamp were that impactful, but because that indicates to me there's something snake bitten with this franchise. There's a curse, and I can't buy into that. I'm not going on record betting on the Chargers to do anything when they have these curses. All right, I can't buy into these curses. First, second round pick gone. No, they're going to be competitive. They're going to be around 8-8 to me, but when it's late in the season, some BS is going to happen with this team. They're going to choke late games. They're going to fumble. You know, the Chargers, they just have issues. They just have intrinsic, innate issues with their team that I just can't support. I can't buy into them.
Nah, and like that wasn't even the last of it. We go over to Houston. Will Fuller, he broke his collarbone in practice. I believe it was 2 days ago, and he'll be out indefinitely. Now, Will Fuller, he didn't put up the prettiest stats last season. I'll give him credit. It was his rookie season, and he didn't have a quarterback. So I was pretty interested to see what he would do with Deshaun Watson this season. Do you think he has a chance of coming back and playing this season?
Now, here's the thing. I think this is the biggest injury of all the injuries. of all the injuries, because Will Fuller was the number 2 wide receiver for this football team, and they do not have depth behind him. Braxton Miller, who they took last year in the 3rd round, he didn't play last year, and he was a raw wide receiver coming out of Ohio State. He ain't ready for that number 2 role. They have Jalen Strong behind them. He hasn't really been, good in the NFL yet. So that hurts. Will he play this season? I think so. The last thing I read said 6 to 8 weeks. So I think he's going to be back, but I think this one hurts. Now you have Deshaun Watson, who can only throw to really DeAndre Hopkins and C.J. Fedorowicz. If he throws to anyone else, it's going to be predictable. And the running backs in the backfield, they're not great receiving backs. Lamar Miller's okay. Dante Foreman, I don't think he's a good receiving back at all. So it hurts, man. I mean, DeAndre Hopkins, I now expect him to have a better year because of it, but if I'm any other team facing the Texans, I'm tripling this guy. I'm going to have a safety over the top. I'm going to have a corner pressing, and I'm going to have another corner just, peeking over there. I'm going to have the slot corner just peeking over there. That way we can really slow this guy down, because I don't think anyone else can beat us on that team.
They had the Texans competing. I didn't have, if you listen to the Grindstone episode 1, they're just going to put Deshaun in there and have him, and just work his way around the season. It's going to be a rebuilding season for them, but it's the AFC South, so anything can still happen. Do you still think the Texans have a chance of making the playoffs a threat?
I still think they definitely have a chance. Right now, my thing with the Texans is I can't trust Deshaun Watson very much. I don't think he's very good, but they're getting J.J. Watt back. And, if he can really ascend their defense past the point to where they were last season and really makes it the best in the NFL, and they're dominant and they're great, and they have their cornerback, their young cornerback they took a couple years ago, Kevin Johnson, he really steps up, and Bernard McKinney may have like a Pro Bowl season, then the Texans, they can still definitely make the playoffs. But, I mean, now I just don't see it. I mean, y'all can call me biased, but it looks like the Titans are just winning this division this year. Like, I already predicted that, but it looks like that's just the way it's been set up. Like, it looks like everyone's just getting out of the way. Andrew Luck may miss the first 6 games. Now this Will Fuller injury. I mean, come on, Texans fans. This offense, it ain't going to be good. Even if Deshaun Watson is better than I think he's going to be. Let's say he has a good rookie year. Let's say he has a Russell Wilson. No, not even. That's too high. Let's say he has a Marcus Mariota rookie year. With this running game that's not great, with the wide receivers that aren't very good, I mean, I just have a tough time seeing this Texas team being better than 9-7 right now.
I would recommend the Jaguars, but I obviously know better than the last 3 years of saying, the Jaguars, this might be their year. They might take that next step. I know better now. I'm never trusting the Jaguars again.
Yeah, the thing is, I was thinking about the Jaguars, and I was like, yeah, they won 5 games last year. I'm going to have them down for 7. But then I was going through, and I was like, wait a minute. Wait, they won 3? No, they won 5. They won 3? Oh, my God. Okay, I'm not picking that team.
No, I'm pretty sure they won 3 games. It will be fun seeing Leonard Fournette's rookie season. It will be fun seeing Leonard Fournette's rookie season, but I just don't trust this Jaguars team at all. I mean, have you seen Blake Bortles? Like, this guy does not look like playing football at all. Like, his hairline is receding already. I believe one practice he threw like 5 or like 30 interceptions, something like that. I just don't believe in Jacksonville this year, and I don't see any chance of believing them in the near future. Like, is Gus Bradley still coach there? Their own now, right?
Wait. Sorry, could you repeat that for a second? I had to read something.
Oh, no. I was just saying, is Doug Marrone the head coach of the Jaguars now?
Yeah.
See, ever since the way he did the Bills, I don't know if I can trust him being a leader for people anymore, or do you still have faith in him?
It sounds like everyone's kind of over it. Like, he quit on the team. They went from 6-10 the first year to 9-7 the second. and he quit on the team for some reason that we still don't really know. I think he's fine. I think they really don't care down there anymore. I think he's going to have like kind of like a Mike Mularkey effect on the Jags, where you look at him and you're like, Doug Marrone, I don't really care about that name, but he ends up just doing decent for some stupid reason. Like maybe the team buys into him and they do decent.
From Shefty, Adam Schefter, it seems like Ryan Tannehill may need season-ending surgery. Dolphins are in trouble.
That changes everything. That changes everything, Dad. If that's the case, then yeah, they gotta call everybody. They gotta call Jay Cutler. They gotta call Colin Kaepernick. And by the way, that's a good place for Colin Kaepernick. The only way Colin Kaepernick can really find a job to me is if he goes to a liberal city. It has to be liberal as hell.
So politics plays a factor in him getting signed.
What was that?
Politics plays a factor in him getting signed now.
Oh, absolutely. Without a doubt. He has to go to liberal city. Like some people said, oh, the Titans should get him. No, the Titans, Nashville, no way. No, forget about it. Baltimore was close, but Miami would work perfectly because they don't care about anything down there. They're all pro LGBT and all. They're very liberal down there. It'd be fine. You know, Upper Florida, they're conservative, but Miami's fine.
Yeah,
that's a good fit.
I was about to say, this is the same state that we thought they're going blue, but they switched over last minute.
Yeah, it's just Florida's so interesting. Like, it's all Tallahassee and Upper North and North Florida. They're all just conservative, but Miami is such a liberal hotspot. Like, you know, he'll be fine there.
Well, obviously that changes everything for the Dolphins. And if they don't sign Kaepernick, do they get Color on the phone?
You know, personally, I don't think I would, just because Cutler can't stay healthy, and now you're bringing him in. He hasn't thrown a pass. I'd rather have Colin Kaepernick or Matt Moore, but, I mean, they could. Again, in fact, I will say, I think that they will. If he's getting the season-ending surgery, I think that they will, because reading the report that he engaged in communication, it seems legitimate. It makes sense. I think they'd bring him on. And that's why the hell would you sign this Jay Cutler? Who was it, Fox? Did they sign him?
Yeah, it was Fox. He's replacing what's-his-face, the new GM of the 49ers, John Lynch.
Yeah, like, I don't know why y'all signed this guy. He really wasn't committed to retire, man, and now you're going to lose out on this contract. But whatever. Yeah, I think Jay Cutler's gone if he really needs season-ending surgery, Ryan Tannehill.
That's a big blow. I had the Dolphins making the playoffs again this season, but they throw Matt Moore in there if they're that committed to him.
Yeah, I didn't like the Dolphins to make the playoffs again this year. But I mean, now that this injury's gone down, I mean, I like that even more now. I really couldn't pick them to be a repeat playoff team. You know, only half of the teams, you know, make the playoffs again every year. And when I look at the AFC, I already have the Patriots returning, the Steelers returning, the Chiefs probably, the Raiders probably. I couldn't pick the Dolphins too.
My hot take, I have the Chiefs falling out this year. I feel like this year they're not going to make it.
I have the Chiefs on the border. But I have them getting in because I feel like if you have the Chiefs on the border, and let's say you have the Chiefs on the border, you have the Dolphins on the border, you have the Ravens on the border, the Chiefs are usually the team that's going to get in. Like, they usually have those late season intangibles that get them over the top. Over teams like the Chargers or like the Ravens, like I just discussed. The Ravens in the past, they used to have that little luck. Because I think there's like a little luck.
They're still on their they're still on their Super Bowl hangover, apparently.
Yeah, they are. Ever since that Super Bowl, they've lost their momentum. In the past, you could trust the Ravens. Now you can't trust. Now, the new Ravens to me is the Chiefs. You know, that's why I have the Chiefs making it. And then maybe one stupid year, Alex Smith has a Joe Flacco playoff season, and he goes off and they win the Super Bowl, but I need to see it to believe it first.
Now the Ravens, like, I know they've been like struggling since the Super Bowl, but I look at this team and I feel like they could do some damage this year. I mean, they made these signings of Mike Wallace and Jeremy Maclin. I'm like, those aren't bad signings. If they stay healthy, Flacco could do some damage with both of them.
I mean,
their running game, who's still their running back?
Terrence West.
Okay, so their running game can be a question mark, but if they can stay healthy, I feel like the Ravens offense, they have a chance of doing some bit damage this year. Maybe the defense can get back to being top tier.
Well, I like their defense to be top tier. I think their defense will be very good this year. Really top 5. But the offense, I just can't trust. Because I talked about this in my Ravens preview. Like, you have average to below average quarterbacks, running backs, wide receivers, and tight ends. Your tight ends are awful, okay? And they finally went out and they signed Larry Janelle. Now Crockett Gilmore is now going to be out for the year, okay? So, and they may sign Gary Bardage. Okay, so they're picking up scrap heap for their tight end position. Their running backs may be the worst in the league. I mean, Terrence West, Buck Allen, and Danny Woodhead. I like Woodhead, but these are the worst running backs in the league. Are you picking up any of these fantasy running backs? I'm not, except for maybe Woodhead in the last round. You look at their quarterback, Joe Flacco. If you get an average year out of Joe Flacco, you got a great year. I don't think he's had a top 10 quarterback year in the NFL. I don't think he's had one. And the offensive line is actually decent. Okay, that's like their one average position on offense.
Wait a minute, Flacco, has he thrown over 4,000 yards in the season? I think he hasn't.
His last season he did. His last season, this past 2016 season he did. He had 4,200 yards. But he only had 20 touchdowns. So they would go down to the red zone and they wouldn't convert because they have guys like Mike Wallace. They don't have a red zone threat. They don't have a tight end. They don't have a big, tall wide receiver that's physical. They don't have it.
Oh man, yeah, that was the first time he
could pound it in.
That was the first time he had 4,000 yards. That's that Stafford season right there, like 4,000 yards and only like 20 touchdowns. Those pissed me off back in the day.
Yeah.
That red zone threat you were talking about, yeah, that is a good point. Or no?
What was that? Yeah. Yes, do they have one? Did you ask if they had one? I mean, they don't have one right now. I mean, maybe, they don't have one. Maybe Rashad Perriman could step up in the red zone, but he's more of a speedster, more of a go-route guy, more of a take a slant and try to do something with it guy. Yeah, so, I mean, I don't like their red zone threats at all. I don't like them at all. Hey, is Kid Blue still in the chat? And Slump, if y'all want to come in here, feel free. But, if you're not set up, that's fine.
All right, so I saw your one video on the Cowboys being 10-6 this season. Am I the only person that believes they're going to be the best team in the NFC this year?
Okay, here's my thing with my predictions this year. I'm being very safe. I will tell you all right now, I only have one team in the NFC being better than 10-6. That's not going to happen. Okay, but I just did not feel, when going through all the schedules, going through wins and losses, I just did not have a team ending up with 11 or 12 wins other than the Green Bay Packers. And even the Packers only had at 12-4. Okay, that's not going to happen. So I said the Cowboys are a Super Bowl contender, and I mean it. But their schedule's tough. But I mean, last year they showed that they're winners, man. Like, they would just go and they'd kill Cincinnati, and they'd kill Baltimore, and they'd kill Detroit. These are outside of their division. And then in their division, they struggled, right? They lost twice to the Giants, and they lost to the Eagles. Week 17 didn't matter. So I'm buying into the Cowboys. I have them returning to the playoffs, but I could only go 10-6 when I looked at the schedule. I had them going 3-3 in the NFC East once again, and I had them losing 3 of the matchups outside the division. But they could easily go 11 or 12 wins this year. I wouldn't be surprised at all.
But so who's your team coming out of the NFC, or are you saving your Super Bowl picture for a rainy day?
I mean, I'll tell you right now, but they're subject to change. I'm going with the lame prediction, and I hate going with the lame prediction. I have Packers and Patriots. And hopefully I'll come up with something more creative. Hopefully I will. But those are the only teams in the NFL that I feel comfortable saying 12 wins. Those are the only teams in the NFL I feel comfortable with them even making the playoffs. Like, if you told me the Steelers missed the playoffs, I'm not shocked. Cowboys miss the playoffs. I'm not shocked. Falcons miss the playoffs. I'm not shocked. Panthers, not shocked. Bucks, not shocked. Titans, surprise, not shocked. Seahawks, surprise, not shocked. If you told me Packers and Patriots, I'm shocked.
That is
they're
true,
the
but
only real locks to even make the playoffs to me. Steelers, I'd be really surprised. But they've been injured in the past, and, you know, it wouldn't really surprise me. Like, okay, they probably just got injured, right? Like they normally do.
Yeah. But no, I'm going like the Dreamers route of having a Raiders and Cowboys Super Bowl. Can you just imagine how nuts that would be?
Yeah, that would be crazy. Slump, I'm going to be live for until 10 my time, so 24 more minutes. And Kid Blue, are you on Twitter? What do you want?
Who, me?
I'll send you the link. I don't know what the hell you're on, though. If you're on Twitter, if you're on... I don't know what you're on. I don't want to send you a YouTube message. I don't know how to do that anymore.
Remember how easy that was back in the day?
Yeah, man. It's bad now.
Oh, no. It's so easy to get hate mail just through the YouTube messages. So just like an inbox.
Yeah.
Oh, and back to the consistency. MJ was right. I was bad with consistency back in the day. That's why I gave up on YouTube videos. Because, like, I wasn't down with making, like, a video, like, twice a week. Back then, it was just wrestling videos. That was the grind.
Yeah.
And you would have to push like 2 or 3 videos a week. I couldn't keep up with it. I honestly couldn't. And I couldn't keep up with the products that WWE was putting out.
Yeah, and especially now. It's bad now.
Oh, it's terrible. You got
So
SmackDown. You got 205 Live. You got NXT. Keep up with it. Like, even when they move SmackDowns to Tuesday nights, that's like, and if you put a pay-per-view on Sunday, that's like 3 WWE products in a row. I can't keep up with that. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I don't know why I'm hearing that, yeah, they're moving to like every 2 weeks. And then, I mean, are you kidding me? Like, these great balls of fire. What the hell is that? I mean,
okay,
come on.
Like, the surprising thing was, it wasn't that bad of an event, but just to remember the name of it, that's what, like, kills it.
Yeah, it's just so absurd. Ridiculous.
But will you
ever reply?
Will you be tuning into SummerSlam, though?
No, I'm not tuning into anything. I haven't tuned into anything since WrestleMania, and that's the only thing I'll tune into.
Just to let you know about the main event, the stipulation is if Brock Lesnar loses, he will leave the WWE, and this is basically shipping off to him returning to the UFC for the super fight against John Jones.
Oh, dear God. Wow.
The fight, John Jones in DC last Saturday.
Oh, yeah, I saw that. And DC, man, I feel sorry for this guy. Real quick, Kid Blue, you go in, you follow me at the MJ Take, okay? Type in the chat, and then I'll send you the link to the Google Hangout. Man, got knocked the hell out. Jones, he might be the greatest UFC fighter that ever damn lived, as far as I'm concerned. And the funny thing was, DC was not doing bad that fight, but he just got hit by that kick, and then that was it.
I did not feel sorry for DC one bit. John Jones, he's an idiot outside of the cage, but he is the greatest fighter of all time. It's no doubt. Like, that one loss against him, it was a stupid disqualification against Matt Hamill. He's, without a doubt, the greatest fighter of all time. DC, he just did his thing. He ran his mouth the whole fight, and he paid for it in the end. And when John Jones called out for Brock Lesnar, I literally got chills. I'm saying, this is the fight I want to see, and I don't care if it turns out bad. Just to see these two go against each other, for it.
Yeah, definitely.
Speaking of pay-per-view money, will you be ordering Mayweather versus McGregor?
I will, and I understand what I'm buying. I just want to see Conor McGregor get his ass kicked, okay? That's what I want to see. And it could be a brutal ass kicking. It could be a quick ass kicking. People are going to be disappointed. That's fine. I won't be. I'm prepared. I'm ready. I know exactly what I'm buying, and I want to see McGregor just get his ass kicked. That's all I want to see.
Explain this to you right now. Yes, $100 is too much for a pay-per-view, but for this caliber of a fight, of course I will be paying for it. Floyd Mayweather, he's not my favorite person outside of the ring, but in my opinion, he's one of the greatest fighters, he's one of the greatest boxers of all time, and I cannot wait to see Conor McGregor get his ass handed to him by Floyd Mayweather. And for anybody that's saying that McGregor has a chance in this fight or he's going to knock out Floyd, it's one of two things. One, you don't watch boxing. Two, you're just a diehard UFC fan. Go study up. McGregor has no chance. The only two things that are going to happen in this fight is either Mayweather's going to knock him out early, or he's just going to toy with him all 12 rounds and basically just kick his ass.
Yeah, and like the thing is, like people are like, oh, what if he gets one punch on him? Oh yeah, blah blah blah. Like you need to respect this. Respect the fact that there have been countless number of men, okay, the best of boxers in the world at 155 pounds and near 5'9" have been training, like working hard, boom, boom, whoo, ducking, training, watching tape, watching film, breathing, sleeping, thinking about Mayweather, ask Manny Pacquiao, ask Timothy Bradley, whoever the hell. And every single one of them has lost. These men who have dedicated their lives to nothing but boxing, living tirelessly training for Floyd Mayweather. They've trained, they've prepared, and they've failed. Each and every single one of them. And now we are to believe that Conor McGregor, who has not been doing that, will come in and have a different result than those men. Sorry, I don't see it.
It's just honestly ridiculous, and it's so disrespectful to like all the boxers who've been trained to knock out Floyd for their entire lives. You're saying that this mixed martial artist who's probably not even the best in his own sport, you're saying he's going to come in and knock out one of the greatest boxers of all time. That is absolutely ludicrous. I can't believe people are out here trying to make that kind of statement.
Yeah, and they truly believe it in their bones that that's going to happen somehow, some way. It's ridiculous.
No, like I'm honestly considering betting with some of these people that I know that McGregor's going to knock out Floyd. I want to bet with these people because they are going to lose money. They will lose money on this.
Yeah, I mean, it really doesn't make sense. I don't understand why people. I mean, again, I'm excited for the fight. I just want to see Conor get his ass kicked. I just want to see him get knocked out. Hopefully, I mean, Floyd doesn't knock people out, but I mean, we're just like all the rules out the window now that he's facing a non-boxer. I got Floyd every day, all day. I'm watching the fight. Now, actually, will I buy it? I'm not sure if I'm going to buy it yet. I might try to go somewhere to watch it.
I'm having everybody chip in.
Yeah. I'm going to figure something out, though. I will watch it, though. Definitely I'm going to watch it. We are now joined by Kid Blue RB27. He covers the New York Giants here on YouTube.com. What's going on, Kid Blue?
How's it going, guys?
Yeah, if you're a Giants fan, you want to go check him out. You see, I love this. I love how we have a little community on here. And it's actually, like, legit. Like, the way I actually introduce you right now is actually legit. You literally cover the New York Giants for this fucking website. And you do a good job. I mean, he really does a good job. So if you want to check him out, go check him out.
Thank you so much.
So who do you got? You got Floyd or you got Conor McGregor?
To be honest, probably Floyd. I mean, that's his sport. So, but I don't think Conor McGregor is gonna, do much on him. I don't really pay attention to fights that much, but I don't think Conor would win in a fight.
All right, well then let's move on to your area of expertise, the New York Giants. Okay. Look, I want to go all in on this team. I want to say 11 wins, 12 wins, Super Bowl, blah, blah.
I've got 11.
But what am I going to get from Eli? I don't know what I'm getting from this guy. And then what happens if an explosion occurs between Brandon Marshall and Odell Beckham and we're in trouble? Why should I go all in on the Giants?
Well, see, I don't think there's going to be an explosion between those two. I think Odell welcomes Brandon Marshall. You've seen it last year with Odell. He loved the fact Sterling Shepard getting more and more reps. he loved when Victor Cruz was going off. So I don't think that'll be a problem with Odell. I think he welcomes Brandon Marshall, and I think with all the weapons that Eli Manning has, I think it's a good problem to have. He may struggle getting the ball to certain people because I know there's going to be some times where somebody's going to want the ball more than other people because everybody's going to be wanting to fight for the ball. But I think it's going to be great. We've got a great defense right now, and I think it's going to get even better. Landon Collins coming back from that spectacular season. All we need is the offense to really step up from last year because we really did struggle last year. But I think we'll be fine. 11 wins is what I got.
Cuda, what do you think about these Giants?
In the front side, I had them making the playoffs. I didn't say win-wise, but I feel like they're going to either win they're not going to win the East, but they will make a wild card appearance. I'm very high on this team this year. I think the signing of Brandon Marshall is going to be a really good case for them. I feel like it's going to open up a lot of opportunities for Sterling Shepard and Odell Beckham. Defense, I believe it's going to be top tier this season. Eli, he produces this season. It's just Eli that's changed my mind this season. Like, which Eli are we going to get? Are we going to get 20 interceptions this season, Eli, or are we going to get Pro Bowl Eli? That's the only thing that's like keeping me from. Yeah,
he seems to really do well with lesser talented pieces. I remember when we had Dwayne Harris in the slot, and he made Dwayne Harris look great. But then we got Sterling Shepard in the slot last year, and people were complaining that we couldn't get the ball to him more. So I don't know. It's on and off with Eli, but I think it'll be a good year this year coming up.
Yeah, Kid Blue. By the way, your mic is kind of having some lag. Try leaving.
Oh, really?
The hangout and coming back. That might fix it.
All
right. In the meantime, the Giants, I want to go all in. I want to buy them. I mean, I'm going to pick them to make the playoffs. I think you have to pick them to make the playoffs. Obviously, the team to look out for in this division is the Eagles. And there's so many there's so many fringe playoff teams in both divisions this year. Because, again, I don't feel comfortable saying many teams will win 11 or 12 games, but I do feel comfortable saying a lot of teams will win 9 or 10.
Well, the Eagles did the one thing I told them to do in the offseason, and they got Carson Wentz some weapons to play around with. Alshon Jeffrey, who's the other? Torrey Smith from 49ers. I feel like that's going to help out Carson Wentz a lot, and they will be a threat for the playoffs because he did well with what he had last season. They weren't the best stats, but if you saw some Eagles games, Carson with he came close to. They were very close games, like by a touchdown or a field goal. So he can keep his team in games. It's just you need to give him the weapons, and he'll the team.
Yeah, I can see that for sure. I wanted to pick the Eagles to make the playoffs. Like it's such a. It seems like a destiny pick. Like they're destined to improve. Like last year they started so hot. Maybe this year they do the opposite. They start slow, they get hot, they make it in. I just couldn't go all the way, though, because I just look at the Giants, the Cowboys, the Panthers, the Bucks, the Falcons, the Seahawks, who are just going to win their division to me by default. And it's hard to fit them in, It's going to be a very interesting playoff race in the NFC this year. I just see a bunch of teams battling for those playoff spots. And again, I don't see these, true Super Bowl contenders that are going to break out with 12, 13 wins, but some can separate themselves over time. Kid Blue, how's your mic now?
I switched the mic from my earphones to the computer, so does it sound better?
Yes, much better. Okay, great.
Cool.
We're talking about the Eagles. Obviously, you're in the division, so you may not be the most unbiased here, but
I'm never biased when it comes to. Yeah, I'll talk truth.
Okay, so Eagles playoffs or not?
It's gonna be difficult because the only way they're going in is from the wild card. I don't think they have any chance of winning the division with the Cowboys and the Giants. It's gonna be one of those two, but I think they would have to go at least 9-7 or 10-6 because you do have the Bucks in the way as well. They're fighting for a playoff spot, but they can do it. I'm worried about their secondary. They did sign Corey Graham today, I believe. Check me on that. I think, they did sign Corey Graham. But, their defense secondary is looking pretty, lacking of corners, but which is hard. It's going to be hard to compete in the NFC East with all those amazing wide receivers. So first they would have to beat the NFC East to get into the playoffs, but we'll see. It's probably more probable that they're not going to make the playoffs, but, you never know.
Yeah, because I was referring to this before we came back. Like, I just see so many teams competing for a couple playoff spots this year. In the NFC, Cowboys, Giants, Eagles, and even the Redskins. Like, I feel like everyone's writing off the Redskins because of the Kirk Cousins drama, and I will too. I'll just tell you right now.
Yeah.
It wouldn't shock me if the Redskins won 10 games. Like, it wouldn't shock me. Oh, Redskins won 10 games? Oh, okay. In the NFC South, every team could make the playoffs. I don't think the Saints will. But if they won 10 games, Drew Brees is great. Their defense improves a little bit. They can win 10 games. Every other team, Panthers, Bucks, Falcons, all could be 10-plus win teams. Look at the NFC North. There to me, I only see the Packers. Vikings, I could see them, but I don't know. Sam Bradford limits their potential to me. But at the same time, Dalvin Cook, maybe he comes in, has a great rookie year. Lions, Cuda's a Lions fan. Look, Cuda, I don't have the Lions making the playoffs this year. No way in hell. You look at this team.
Oh, man.
They made the playoffs in 2011. Boom. Back down to like 4-12. They made the playoffs in 2013. Okay. And then boom, down to like 7-9.
2013, yeah.
Yeah. Well, obviously, there's a historical precedent. You make the playoffs and then you don't. Okay, and you really take a step back. Why should I pick the Lions to make the playoffs this year, or should I not? Am I right?
Well, let me just say that inconsistency is going to end this time. This offseason, we had a really strong offseason, so I feel that this season we will make back-to-back playoffs for the first time in forever. I really believe that. I feel that TJ Lang's going to come in and bring a strong presence to our offensive line, although we got some good pieces to our defense in the draft with Gerard Davis and Tease Tabor. Matt Stafford's finger is going to heal up. He showed last season that he can manage without Calvin Johnson. Golden Tate and Marvin Jones, they stepped in, did some damage last season. So I feel like it's safe to say the Lions, if you pick them to make the playoffs again, you won't have a bad case. I feel like they're a team that you can trust. Last season, we easily could have won the North if Stafford's finger did not go down, because that clearly was an effect. That clearly had an effect on him that last string of games. And if you saw the games we competed in, we didn't really get blown out. The only blowout I think was against the Patriots and the season. But every other game, we kept it close. We were only behind like a touchdown or a field goal. And if there's ever a situation that we're down, you can always put the ball in Matt Stafford's hand and you can trust him to make a comeback drive. So
I've got him going 8-8.
Yeah, I'm about in that range. Look, how many games did the Lions win by the skin of the hair on their asshole last season, right? Like, they just kept having these close wins. Like, I think I swept the Vikings last year. That's not happening again. And there are just so many games where the Lions barely escape. I mean, I just cannot go all in on this team saying playoffs again.
Let me show Matt Stafford's greatness, though. I mean, he really pulled up some great fourth quarter comebacks last year.
Well, let me just say this right now. We had the best record against the NFC North last season. We split with the Packers. We swept the Vikings. I believe we either split with the Bears or swept with the swept them. So back then, the NFC North, they usually had our number, but we really dominated them last season. So I feel like our games will be competitive this year, and it won't be an issue.
Yeah, we'll see. Again, I mean, I'm going to pick against them. I could easily be wrong. I've been wrong before. I'll be wrong again, but I just can't trust this team. But the Lions, they're where they are. The Bears, no one's picking them to make the playoffs. If they go 6-10,
no, they're horrible. They'll be horrible, absolutely terrible this season. They trade their entire lives just for Mitch Trubisky, and they'll deserve everything that comes to them.
Tough schedule too.
Yeah. And then the NFC, did I say NFC West? Okay, NFC West I don't think is very good. I think one team will win the division, and I think it'll be the Seattle Seahawks. I think the Cardinals could be quite good, but I think they lost too many pieces. Calais Campbell, Tony Jefferson, Kevin Minter, too many pieces for me. Being replaced by some younger guys, but you have too many descending players. Carson Palmer, descending. Patrick Peterson, kind of descending. Larry Fitzgerald, definitely descending. David Johnson's ascending, but even though he's great, will he be much better than he was last season when they went 7-9? Probably not. Right? It's hard to add much value onto the value he had last season. So, last season they should have won more games. Like, they missed field goal. They missed a field goal against the Patriots week 1. They missed field goal against the Seahawks when they tied. They missed field goal in another game. But I don't know. Maybe they compete for the playoffs, though. It wouldn't shock me. But no one's picking the 49ers or Rams to compete for the playoffs.
Except 49ers and Rams fans.
And I don't know. Maybe I'm just a Rams hater. But I had the Rams going 4-12 before last year, and I was exactly on point. I got them scheduled for 3-13.
Well, no, you know what? Last season, that's because they had Jeff Fisher under their belt. This season, they have Sean McVay, and let me just say, I'm very high on him. I feel like he's going to bring a new energy to this team. He could do some magic with what's his face? I already forgot his name. Their quarterback,
Jared Goff.
Jared Goff. What was I thinking? Josh Rosen.
Yeah, look, this is their team. Look, listen to their offense. They have Jared Goff. They have Todd Gurley. Look, great season, great rookie year from Todd Gurley. Second year was awful, okay? Awful year from Todd Gurley. Tight end position. Ooh, we have this second-round tight end out of South Alabama. Okay? Wide receivers, Robert Woods and Tavon Austin.
Yeah, their
offense is gonna stink, okay? Their offensive line got better. They got Andrew Whitworth. But come on. They have a bunch of young kids on offense who stink. This reminds me of the Tennessee Titans of like 2014. Like, they're young and they stink. That's what I think about the Rams.
Just give Sean McVay some seasons to get the weapons that he needs, and I feel like they could be back to their 8-8 story, or they could take the next step. You never know. McVay.
What do you think, Kid Blue?
I don't know what to expect from them yet. Sean McVay may rejuvenate the offense, make them a little better, but at the same time, you never know till we actually see it in the season. So,
yeah, it's tough to say. I like the 49ers' chances of being like a sneaky 6-win team than the Rams. Like, the 49ers, yeah, they have Hoyer, but Hoyer can be like decent at times. Like, he did lead the Texans to 9-7 a couple years ago.
But I don't think he has enough around him, though.
Yeah.
Wait, Hoyer's on the 49ers now?
Yeah.
No, when he was. Oh yeah.
Christ.
But hey, Carlos Hyde, I like him better than Todd Gurley. They have wide receivers Pierre Garçon. That's it. But they have Pierre Garçon over Robert Woods and Tavon Austin. And the tight ends, I don't know, both teams stink. What the hell am I talking about? They stink. Everybody stinks. Come on, man. These teams suck. The 49ers and the Rams. Oh, my God. Anyway, this somehow turned into a big NFL season preview. And yet we're supposed to be covering the Hall of Fame game.
I'm excited to see Navarro Bowman and Reuben Foster out there, though.
Yeah. Okay, good. Yeah, I like that conversation. Look at these players that we have defensively, that are exciting. Navarro Bowman, Reuben Foster, Solomon Thomas, Rams. Aaron Donald.
Yeah.
But, we're still trotting out Robert Quinn and Trumaine Johnson. I don't think those teams are very good. That's just what I think, though.
Yeah. They got some pieces, but it's not enough to get it done.
Okay, so Kellen,
Look at all this. Look at all the support for the Lions in the chat. I see everybody supporting the Lions in the chat. All of you in there are correct.
I know a couple Giants fans noticed me. Where are my Giants fans
Red
at?
Smith, he has it absolutely right. So does Potato Man. You guys are absolutely correct.
Where all these Lions fans come from? I don't know why they're here.
You know what? They heard that you didn't believe in us, and they came to defend our honor on our name.
Oh man. You gotta be kidding me. You got all these Detroit people on me.
I refuse to have line slander in this live chat.
It's worse than when Black Twitter killed me.
That was the funniest thing I've ever seen in my life. I just woke up and I just see this tweet, and then I just see a picture of you, and I'm just like, what the hell happened?
Oh my God, man. I learned my lesson. Never roam in the neighborhood of Black Twitter. Man, you're gonna end up mugged. Jesus. Only thing I say is I'm not saying nothing about Colin Kaepernick except that his hair.
Like you tweeted one thing about Colin Kaepernick, and then they just started attacking your hairline out of nowhere.
Oh man!
And in that tweet, I said I'm not gonna say nothing except his hair looks awful. And then everybody came. Everyone came out of the woodwork. I somehow got into debates with authors of this random black book, and wow, man, it's deep and it's scary. Don't ever take a trip down the neighborhood known as Black Twitter and say some shit, because you're gonna have a bunch of trouble coming your way.
MJ knows for next time now. He knows to tread lightly.
Yeah, definitely. All right, so this game is about to end, and so are we.
Who won anyway?
Is there anything else y'all really want to talk about?
More shameless plugs. The Grind Side. Like I said, we are the greatest podcast in SFE history, and I only say this because we're the only podcast in FSC history right now. But more podcasts are to come, so be on the lookout. Subscribe to the Grind Side on Apple Podcasts and give us a 5-star rating. We are also on SoundCloud. It is soundcloud.com inside, I believe. And you can also check us out on the Sports Fan Entertainment website, Sports Talk TV. Review will be tomorrow. I believe that's our next team on the 32 teams in 32 days series. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Yep, Lions tomorrow.
Yep, Lions are tomorrow. So again, over the place, me and Chase, who got an episode coming next week. We've been trying to get MJ on the podcast, but our schedules have not been agreeing with us.
Yeah, not at all. It's been ridiculous.
But we will try to get MJ on a future episode. So be on the lookout for a new episode of The Grind Side sometime next week. And yeah, if you want to follow me on Twitter, it's my name. So just look for me and give me a follow.
Yep. Again, the website, sportsfanentertainment.com. You can find Cuda's podcast on there, the Grind Side podcast. You can find articles up on there. You can find a bunch of stuff. Sportsfanentertainment.com. Again, I was reading through a bunch of stuff about Bleacher Report last night. Bleacher Report was founded in 2007, people. And 5 years later, they sold for $170 million. Okay? So I hope y'all remember this face. I'm about to be a millionaire now. But we're working hard, okay? We're working hard. I'm going to grow this thing. I think y'all understand. I think y'all recognize that. So remember these days, because these will be the humble days, and then we're all in trouble. Before we get out of here, we talked NFC, so we might as well talk AFC. How do y'all feel about the teams in the AFC East? Okay, obviously the Patriots are on the top. From there, who do you like second best? You know, and let's assume
there's nothing to say. There's nothing to say now that Ryan Tannehill could be out for the season. It's going to be the Patriots. I mean, I have the Jets as the worst team in the NFL this season. I really do. And the Bills, they have their own issues down there. Yeah, they got their new coach Sean McDermott, but they're still not committed. They're not committed to Tyrod Taylor at all. So, like, who am I to say who's going to be the second best in the AFC East when it's just slim pickings at this point? It's going to be the Patriots dominating once again, and I don't really see any of these other teams shining unless Matt Moore can pull some magic out of his ass.
Yeah, let's assume Tannehill's done because Adam Schefter did say that there's fear that he will need season-ending surgery, and I don't think he would tweak that unless if it's a real fear. So let's assume Ryan Tannehill out for the season. Maybe they get Cutler. Maybe they keep it more. Maybe they sign Kaepernick. How do you feel about the AFC East outside of the Patriots or Kid Blue?
Kind of a crapshoot, really. I mean, I think Miami would still do pretty well. They got a good team around it. Matt Moore, I think, would do fine at backup at starting quarterback now. I heard that Jay Cutler may be interested with Miami. That true?
Yeah, that's true. He and Adam Gase.
Yeah, that is true.
Flirting.
He could put his broadcasting career on hold.
Well, I don't think that'll help Miami very much, but you know, I think Matt Moore would do fine. I don't think he'll lead him to a playoff run or anything, but second place probably going to go to Miami. The Jets are terrible, and Buffalo just can't find a way to win. So.
Yeah, I think even with Cutler and Kaepernick, Miami should finish second. I mean, Buffalo, I want to like Buffalo. Buffalo fans are pissed at me. I have them going 5-11, but I think the schedule is too tough. I don't see enough ascending, exciting players that I'm really excited to see this upcoming season. I think we know we're going to get from McCoy. We know we're going to get from Tyrod. We know we're going to get from Sammy Watkins. We know we're going to get from all these players. The only question marks with upside is Shaq Lawson and Reggie Ragland defensively. And rookies, Zay Jones and Tre'Davious White, which is decent. But none of those names are really that great. I mean, none of them are going to be Von Miller. None of them are going to be Odell Beckham. So I have them being 5-11. And I think even with this Ryan Tannehill injury, the Dolphins should still be at least like 6-10. So I'd say the Dolphins next. And, yeah, the Jets are tanking. The Jets are going to –
yeah, it's obvious.
they're going to fire everybody. Yeah, they're going to fire everybody. Go Todd Bowles, Mike McCagnon. Everyone's going to be gone. And then you have a New York Jets. And I think it's going to be a fun New York Jets, right? They could have Sam Darnold. Well, by the way, I don't want to assume he's going first overall. I've been watching some Darnold tape, and I don't think he's necessarily the best quarterback yet. But let's say they get Darnold in, and then I think the Jets would actually be an attractive head coaching position. You know, you say, hey, the slate is clean. The slate is clean, and you can come in, you know, build your own, you know, canvas, paint whatever painting you want to paint. First overall pick. I think it could be a decent job. It wouldn't shock me if John Gruden is like, hey, I want to get back into coaching and I want to go to New York and rebuild them or something stupid. They have nice defensive pieces in Leonard Williams, Jamal Adams. And that's it. But, you know, they also have Sheldon Richardson and Muhammad Wilkerson. But, yeah, we'll see about them if they can, you know, remain, you know, at a good level as they age. But, you know, I think they'll be fine eventually. But this season will be awful. It'll just be terrible. AFC North, okay. I only have the Steelers coming out of this division. Ravens and Bengals will be close, but I only have the Steelers. What do y'all think?
Steelers coming out of the AFC North. Bengals, they have a chance at the wildcard spot last season. It was an off season for them, but they're going to get it together. And it's not like I have them going far in the playoffs, but they're still a regular season team that you can sort of rely on to make the playoffs. The Ravens, I don't know if I can trust them. I mean, their team looks good from an offensive standpoint. They got some good weapons in there with Jeremy Maclin and Mike Wallace, but that running game looks terrible. I don't know if they have a red zone specialist that they can rely on. Hopefully that defense gets back to being top tier. And the Browns, they're going to be the Browns, but I feel like they're going to be fun this season. If Deshaun Kaiser is able to take the starting quarterback spot, I will be tuning into some Browns games. And they also got my boy, Jabril Peppers from Michigan. So I'll be looking to see how he does. And also the first overall pick, Myles Garrett. It's a fun Browns team to look at this season. Again, they're not going to – don't expect them to make the playoffs at all. If you do, then I want whatever you're smoking. It's gonna be a fun Browns team this season. That's all I got to say.
Yeah, I've got it close up top. I've got Pittsburgh 10-6, Cincinnati 9-7, Baltimore 8-8, and then Cleveland 5-11. So pretty much it's going to be those three. I think Steelers going to come out on top.
Yeah, that makes sense. I have right now Steelers 11-5, Bengals, Ravens 8-8, Browns. I had 3-13, but I mean I can see them winning 4 or 5. I just couldn't mathematically justify giving them 5 or 6 when I was setting it up. But you know the thing about the Steelers, I mean they should win more than 11. Honestly, they should be a 13-win team. I mean Le'Veon Bell, he looks like he's finally going to play 16 games. Antonio Brown's healthy. Martavis Bryant, we're going to see if he can be reinstated, but it looks good. This team should be really good. I mean, they should be right there with the Patriots. I mean, they're the only, obvious challenger to the Patriots mantle. I mean, the Chiefs and the Raiders are close, but to me, the Steelers are the best option, the best challenger, the best number one contender. We'll see if they can get it done. But, yeah, we all agree the Steelers should get it done here. And maybe the Browns
yeah,
can sneak
obviously.
behind Deshaun Kaiser, AFC South. Y'all can believe I'm biased. I don't care. I know I'm not biased. I mean, I'm biased, but only to a certain extent. Like, I'm realistically biased. I think the Titans are winning the division. I think this is the year. Andrew Luck may miss the first 6 games. Will Fuller's out. Deshaun Watson, rookie quarterback in Houston. I think the Titans are winning this division. That's what I feel. What do y'all feel?
Basically the same thing. On the first episode, we said that the Titans are going to take the NFC North. It just looks bad down in Indianapolis. We don't know what's going on with the front office. They're not getting Andrew Luck some help. Andrew Luck can't stay healthy now. So the Colts, we can scratch them off the list. Jacksonville does an automatic scratch off the list. Don't pick Jacksonville or don't trust them under any circumstances ever. And the Texans, they still have a chance, but them losing Will Fuller will hurt them badly. This is the first season with Deshaun Watson under center, so who knows how he'll do. Watch out because the Titans, they're on the come up, so I expect them to take the FC South. But again, anything can happen in this division. Nothing's set in stone.
Yeah, I've got Tennessee also winning it, but going 10-6, taking it. Jacksonville, they're not going to go anywhere as long as Blake Bortles is playing quarterback. So I've got them going surprisingly 6-10 because I do like the team that they've got now. But that's all they're going to get to. And then Houston, I got going 7-9. Indianapolis, I got going 9-7. But Tennessee's taking it at 10-6.
Okay, so real quick, we could have a potential game-winning drive by this Arizona Cardinals quarterback that I don't know who he is.
Is that Trevor Knight out there?
Wait, who'd you say it was?
Trevor Knight.
Trevor Knight? Oh, really? That's Trevor Knight.
Yeah.
Let's see what Trevor Knight's going to do.
Yeah, I was watching him. He was doing pretty well. But
all right, so there's 43 seconds left. They're at the 20-yard line. 18-20 is the scoreboard.
They'll try,
and
but
he's running like an idiot. That's Trevor Knight, all right.
Yeah, he thinks he's a mobile quarterback.
Running with 40 seconds left on the freaking clock. That's a rookie quarterback.
I'm at 20 seconds. I won't spoil it though.
Up, yeah. It's over.
Well, it was a valiant effort.
Yeah, potentially has something going here.
He's probably like their 4th string. They had Gabbard in the game. Did they ever have anyone else other than Gabbard and Trevor Knight?
Stanton, did he play? Did Drew Stanton play?
I don't think he did. Okay, so, yeah, this guy's not going to make the team then. He's not going to beat out Blake Gabbard.
Oh, man, what are they?
Yeah, he showed that he's a rookie quarterback, man.
Yeah.
All right, so on from the AFC North to the final division, the AFC West. Now, do y'all feel confident saying any team in this division is going to win more than 11 games? Because I don't. Because they're all facing each other, and they're facing the NFC East. Okay, so what do y'all think? What's your win distribution? What do y'all think?
The AFC West?
Yeah, AFC West.
goes this season. They still have a great defense, but that quarterback situation was so bad last season. It was really bad. Paxton Lynch is going to get his shot this season. I'm still not high on him. So I don't have the Broncos make the playoffs this season. The Chargers, they're just going to fight. They're just going to fight, but I feel like it's just going to be one of those seasons where they're going to give teams hell, but it's still going to be like a 5-11, 6-10 season for them. You got I'm drawing a mess right now.
Raiders, Chiefs.
Oh God, I just like blacked out for a second. Like I said, the Raiders are gonna take this division easily. I have the Chiefs falling out of this season. Raiders, Cowboys, Super Bowl. Hopefully it happens, but really we're gonna get Patriots, Packers.
No, not the Cowboys. But I got
See, that's what I mean. Like,
yeah, huh? What's that?
oh, you're saying?
Oh no, I was just saying I got Oakland taking the division, going 13-3. I went through all their games, and I think they'll take it pretty easily. 13-3. Yeah, and I got the Chiefs at 10-6, Denver 7-9, and Los Angeles 6-10. So I guess you could say I was pretty generous with them, but that's what I've got going for them.
See, I disagreed with MJ's tweet over here. I could have won MVP if he didn't get injured.
Oh no, he would have won MVP. No way. No.
He would have won MVP. No, I disagree on you with this one highly. He was number one in the MVP rankings
for one game.
Most amount of weeks. For the most amount of weeks, everyone was saying he was going to win MVP. Then he went down with that injury in the last game, and then they had to give it to Matt Ryan.
He missed one game, and that one game he missed helped his MVP discussion as they lost 24-6 to Denver. It was horrible without Derek Carr. You know, Matt Ryan, to me, he really solidified himself and he really separated himself at week 16, 17. And week 15, 16, 17, like that end of the season when the Falcons won the string of games that they won. But I don't think you can say, oh, yeah, he missed this one game and they lost that game without him. They lost horribly. That helped his case more than hurt it because they were so awful without him to the point where I would have voted for him, honestly. But I don't think that. I think even if he would have been healthy, he loses that MVP. I think it was going to be Matt Ryan all day because the stats he was putting up last year was just ridiculous. He was going to trounce Derek Carr. He trounced him in passing yards. He trounced him in yards per game. He trounced him.
I see Slump TV in the comment section smoking that crack. Chargers 10-6. His tape.
Oh man.
Well, good luck with that. I mean, again, the Chargers are just snake bitten, man. I mean, these Mike Williams force lamp injuries. I mean, come on, this is ridiculous.
That sucks. They've got to be cursed, man. Not only are they hit with the injury bug with their current players, they're also hit with the injury bug with their drafted players.
Yeah, and then and then don't forget, like last year they had a chance to win games, but they fumbled balls late, and they just do a bunch of clown stuff. You can't have faith in this team. I've been going 8-8.
The only win they have.
Better than y'all have them going. I'm going 8-8. But
like I said before, I want to see how their move into Los Angeles is because I like teams in Los Angeles, but I just don't like how they've been treating the Chargers. Like they gave them like the shittiest stadium in LA they could think of, like Carson Coliseum or something, whatever it is. Only seats 30,000 people.
Wow, I did not know that.
All right, well, we are going to end things now. Thank you, gentlemen, for joining me. Kid Blue RB27. Want to plug your channel real quick and your Twitter, whatever the hell you want to plug?
Kid Blue RB27. I cover New York Giants news. I'm going to start branching out to all NFL. That's what I want to start doing in the near future. So subscribe to me if you guys are interested.
And also, he makes picks videos, and he's actually pretty damn accurate, too. I'm going to post his link right now into the chat. Go check him out. He's really good, actually, when it comes to picking games. So go check out Kid Blue. Cuda, want to plug again?
the charm. The Grind Side. We are the greatest podcast in SFE podcast history. We cover football, nothing but football, and all but football. Me and Chase Oliver, we got new episodes weekly. Next episode will be coming probably Wednesday. All right? Search us on Apple Podcasts. We're on SoundCloud. We're on the website. You cannot miss us. And hey, be on the lookout because we will be accepting fan questions in the near future. Go subscribe to us today.
And finally, my plug, sportsfanentertainment.com. It is the newest, it is the hottest, it is the fastest growing sports website in the world, I think. Hopefully, can I say that? And it is featuring me and other writers. We have 14 writers on staff right now. We are pumping out content every damn day, sportsfanentertainment.com. Make sure to go to that website every day and see what has been posted. Follow us on Twitter, twitter.com/sportsfan_ent, sportsfan_ENT for the latest sports news in the galaxy. Follow us on Facebook, facebook.com/sportsfanentertainment, facebook.com/sportsfanentertainment. Follow me on Twitter at the MJ Take. Once again, that is at the MJ Take. Instagram.com/sportsfanentertainment, instagram.com/sportsfanentertainment. I'll be back tonight to talk about the Denver Broncos 2017-18 season. I still have to edit that video and then upload it, but it will be up before. It may not be up. It may not be up tonight. It may be technically tomorrow morning by the time it's up, but it'll be up in less than 3 hours. Okay, so stick around and wait patiently for that. Make sure you have a notification turned on by clicking the little bell down there. First subscribe, and then you click the bell to get notifications for my uploads. And that is it. Once again, I want to thank Cuda, Chamba, and Kid Blue for joining me on this live coverage of the 2017 NFL Hall of Fame game. The NFL is back. And I didn't pay attention to almost any of it, but that's okay. I watched the first quarter intently, and then I just said, hey, this kind of stinks. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed the video. Until next time, I'm out. See you all later.